Ball a little bit earlier than anticipated. This game was originally slated as a 7 o'clock Central local time start. But because of the winter storm that is gusting outside the walls of Panther Arena and the ongoing blizzard that's going to get a little worse as the evening hours come upon us, they have elected to move this game up 5 hours. And so we will have basketball on a Friday afternoon. It is warm, it is cozy. We'll see how many folks make it here to downtown Milwaukee today with the notice of the time change. But however many people are here, that will be no excuse as the Panthers look to win for a 5th time in their last 6 games. Panthers enter play today at 3-2 in this bunched up Horizon League where you have 6 teams separated by 1 game right now in the conference. Panthers at 3-2 and at 8-8 overall. Their opponent here tonight is the Cleveland State Vikings, and Cleveland State checks in at 4-2. Vikings are coming off an overtime win over the weekend against Northern Kentucky. Cleveland State sits at 11-6 overall. So it's the Vikings at 4-2. It is the Panthers at 3-2. And it'll be the first of 2 matchups between Milwaukee and Cleveland State. It happens here today at Panther Arena. We welcome you inside our tip-off show. It is brought to you by Starry. Hey, basketball fans, grab yourself an ice-cold Starry lemon-lime soda for the game. Starry hits different. Starry is a proud partner of the Milwaukee Panthers. And here today, the Panthers are playing their only home game in a stretch of 5 conference games. They'll be on the road again next week at Northern Kentucky and at Wright State. These 2 teams do a lot effectively on the glass. 2 of the top rebounding teams in the Horizon League. Offensive rebounding, these are 2 of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country, as the Panthers check in at 14.2 offensive rebounds per game, good for number 16th in the nation. 14.4 for Cleveland State, that is 11th best in the country. Cleveland State is led by first-team All-Horizon League honoree Tristan Enaruna, 17.7 points per game. Drew Lauder and Tay Williams in double figures as well at 13 and 12 respectively. Panthers, of course, B.J. Freeman, who will come off the bench again today, at 18.9 points per game. And then Pratt at 12.7 and Kentrell Pulliam at 11.9. Another physical battle, especially in the lane and on the glass, awaits Milwaukee, who has seemingly played a handful of physical battles over the last week or so. Oakland a week ago, and then Detroit last Saturday at Callahan Hall. Cleveland State ended Milwaukee's Horizon League tournament run last season when they beat the Panthers in Indy in the semifinal round after Milwaukee swept the season series from the Vikings a season ago. So it's the Panthers and Cleveland State. Friday afternoon basketball in downtown Milwaukee. We'll take a look around the Horizon League when we come back. More of the Starry Panthers tip-off show. You're listening to Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield. Panthers fans, Scott Warris here at the new Panthers basketball training facility, the OHAU Center, with men's head basketball coach Bart Lundy. OHAU has its name on this beautiful building, but it's so much more than a building. It's a partnership between Milwaukee Athletics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin, isn't it?
Yes, and we're very fortunate, Scott, to have this partnership. Not only have they helped us get this beautiful facility, but the care that we get from the all-encompassing OHAU staff, from the docs to the physical therapy, our student athletes are serviced so well. We've got Dr. Middleton and Dr. Yost, and they are world-renowned.
The staff at the Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin, they are at each and every home game, keeping your Panthers healthy and in the game. OHAU and Milwaukee Panthers Athletics are very proud partners. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin is in Glendale with physical therapy offices located throughout southeastern Wisconsin. Uncommon focus on you. That is the OHAU difference.
Starin McDonald's restaurants are committed to doing the right thing, and that means being a part of our UW-Milwaukee campus community and supporting people every day. For the second season, Milwaukee Panthers basketball is teaming up with McDonald's to support UW-Milwaukee's Bandana Project, a mental health awareness and suicide prevention initiative designed to increase resource accessibility and reduce the stigma. For every free throw a Panther makes at home this season, McDonald's will donate to UW-Milwaukee's Bandana Project to provide help and support to students in time of need. Thank you, Starin McDonald's, and go Panthers.
Be the star of game day. Fuel your family and friends with a healthy snack of Odyssey Feta cheese and yogurts. Odyssey Feta is a great team player to dip salads, pizzas, or nachos. Score extra points and impress your guests with our Odyssey Greek yogurt dips, bell pepper, tzatziki, French onion, and Southwest. They're a great source of protein and complement all chips, crackers, and veggies. Odyssey award-winning products are always an MVP of the game, made with a tradition of quality and crafted through 4 generations. Find more game day-inspired recipes at odysseybrands.com. Go Panthers!
Welcome back. Scott Morris courtside at Panther Arena. The Milwaukee Panthers' official pregame party destination is Pilot Project Brewery on 9th Street, just west of UW Milwaukee Panther Arena. Enjoy pregame specials and a buy one, get one free beer offer with a game ticket. Plus, take advantage of a free shuttle to and from Panther Arena. Pilot Project Brewery, the place to be pregame. And be sure to ask to sample the brand new Panther Pale Ale. Well, as I said in my opening comments, when I wasn't dealing with the frog in my throat, I was saying how bunched up this Horizon League is right now. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the 11 teams with either 2 or 3 conference losses. That's how balanced it has been. It's going to be a war every night. It really is anybody's league, maybe as wide open right now as it's been in a long time in the Horizon League standings. And there was a slate of games that took place on Wednesday. So let me give you those finals. Green Bay, they win again, 68-58. Had an early double-digit deficit at IUPUI, but they beat the IUPUI Jaguars by 10. Youngstown State handed Purdue Fort Wayne their second straight loss, 93-85 at the Beagley Center. It was Wright State scoring 100 points for the second consecutive game. They have won 3 in a row since losing here to the Panthers on New Year's Eve. It was 101-76, Wright State over Robert Morris. And in overtime, Oakland winning against Northern Kentucky 70-65. The Golden Grizzlies are the hottest team right now in the league. They've won 4 straight games. So with those finals on Wednesday, the standings, it's pretty wild right now. Green Bay and Oakland both at 5-2. You have Purdue, Fort Wayne, Cleveland State, and Youngstown State at 4-2. And Wright State as well, for that matter. Gosh, Panthers at 3-2. Northern Kentucky at 3-3. Robert Morris at 1-5. IUPUI at 1-6. Detroit Mercy, after losing to the Panthers last Saturday, they are still winless. They are 0-6 in the league, and they are 0-17 overall. There will be 2 games scheduled tonight. We were to be in action tonight until the storm moved us up here to the afternoon. Later tonight, it'll be Purdue Fort Wayne visiting Robert Morris, and on ESPN2, you can watch it at 8 o'clock Central, Wright State at Youngstown State. Tomorrow, Northern Kentucky visits Detroit Mercy, and Oakland is at IUPUI. That is our look at the Jimmy John's Horizon League scoreboard and standings. Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Rewards. Sign up and earn. Well, here today, as the Panthers and Vikings tangle, it'll be an opportunity for the Panthers to continue this stellar play. They've won 4 of their last 5, and they've done it in a myriad of ways. Offensively, they're scoring almost 87 points per game in these 5. They're getting to the free throw line about 28 times per game, and they're defending the three-point arc better now than they have all season long. Those are 3 of the real key statistics if you were to explain, well, why is it Milwaukee has now won 4 of their last 5 and playing their best basketball of the season? We're going to talk about some of those key stats, and we're going to get the thoughts of Bart Lundy, Panthers head coach, in just a moment as to what he's seeing right now with this Panthers team. And the challenge in front of them, it always is a challenge when you're taking on this Cleveland State Vikings basketball program. Anyway, my conversation with head coach Bart Lundy is 2 minutes away This is the Starry Panthers tip-off show. You're listening to Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Southeastern Wisconsin, it's Bobby Portis here. Let you know that no matter what position you play on the court or what job you hold off the court, you can join me and over 225,000 members who have added Educators Credit Union to their starting lineup. Learn more at ecu.com. Membership eligibility required. Federally insured by NCAA.
Coming with straight truth.
When white people go to Africa and China and come back with adopted children, don't nobody say nothing.
Yeah. Milwaukee's favorite station.
That's okay. I know it was exciting to hear. It's always exciting to hear on the truth. I just love you, Dr. Ken. You are phenomenal. I just thank y'all for just bringing awareness to our community.
Tune in to all your favorite 1017 The Truth shows all day, every day by downloading the Truth app.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's true on the basketball court as it is in the office. So it's good to know you have the Gordon Flesh Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has been providing cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
Every Qdoba catering order is a fresh-made Mexican feast of hand-smashed, flame-grilled, sliced, diced, and sautéed flavors perfect for any occasion. Whether you're planning your office's Tortilla Tuesday, hosting a postgame party for your intramural dodgeball team, or trying to bring in a dinner for your PTA meeting that's so good, it'll bump your kid up to an A- in Spanish class. Qdoba Catering. Fresh, hot, easy, delicious. Order today.
Tip-off show continues from a snowy downtown Milwaukee inside Panther Arena, where there is no snow. It is Milwaukee and Cleveland State, joined now by the head man, Bart Lundy, as the Panthers get ready for a quick game here on the home hardwood against the Vikings of CSU. And, Coach, your team right now, as we've talked about for the last couple weeks, playing their best ball of the year. You're 4-1 in your last 5. And there's a couple of trends I've picked up on. But just broadly speaking, first of all, what have you appreciated or enjoyed most in this 5-game stretch?
Really, just the way the team is working. You know, where practice is exceptionally focused, exceptionally diligent, competitive, but a good competitive spirit. So I think they're getting better day by day seriously, and you know, the results are just a byproduct of the work that they're putting in. So really pleased with the group.
One of the trends in those 5 games is the free throw shooting. You're getting to the line on average 28 times in these last 5 games. You're making about 21, 22 of those 28 a game. To what do you attribute that? I mean, is it simply as explained as being more aggressive, or is there more to it than that right now?
Yeah, there's more to it. We're playing together more, playing a little faster. We're getting more paint touches, and when you get paint touches, you get more free throws. Not necessarily from the paint touch, but what the byproduct of the paint touch. So just think we're playing better offensive basketball, more cohesive as a group, and getting defenses spinning a little more than we were.
You know, to that free throw shooting statistic, and I think a Kentrell Pullian may be at the top of the list, but it seems like your guys, they, in large part, they relish the contact. I mean, it's an aggressive mindset, but there's no hesitation on getting downhill and getting in there, and if I got to take a hit to get to the line, so be it. Yeah,
I worry sometimes how many hits KP's taken, but yeah, we've got some guys that'll drive it, you know, with some fearlessness and aggression, and you know, Duff and Faison's been playing really well, getting a good Langston, Lyric downhill. You know, we're getting some guys that are really attacking the rim, and so we're been better on the offensive glass. You know, we're going to get it, and that all those things produce you know, the free throws, and that's the highest point per possession you can get. So when we're putting together our system, 30 free throws is our goal. So obviously early in the year we weren't even close.
And the other stat I'll throw at you, Coach, and get your thoughts on in these 5 games is the defense of the arc, the three-point arc, which was a problem in the first 10, 11 games of the season or so. 34% shooting for your opponents in this 5-game stretch. What have you seen as the key reason that number is starting to come down?
Yeah, more attention to scout. I think that's where it starts. Knowing who you're closing out. I think our closeouts have gotten more aggressive, and we're getting people off the line a little more. And our pressure in general has pushed teams away from the 3-point line. So just like the offensive end, it's the team is more cohesive. The team is more focused, and we'd still like to get that 34 down a little more.
Okay, a preview here of the matchup with Cleveland State. You guys tangled 3 times last season, of course, and they got you in the biggest game in the conference tournament. Tristan Enaruna, first-team all-conference honoree, leads the charge. Coach, this matchup here, and we've been talking physicality. It seems like the last 2 or 3 pregame chats, physical game again anticipated here. Panthers and Vikings, 2 of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country coming in.
Yeah, it's a grown man game. We've talked about the game within the game. So the game within the game for us is going to be both sides of the ball. When we shoot, can we get back and stop them in transition? Is there a blur in transition? And then when they shoot, can we keep them off that offensive glass? So there's a huge game within the game, and they're probably looking at it in a similar lens that we are. So the game within the game is when that ball goes up, who's going to win? Who's going to win in those transitions?
In terms of the transition game offensively for your squad, is that something you would like to do? We know what they want to do offensively, but transition game for you guys with the rock, is that vital here tonight as well?
Yeah, we worked really hard on getting the ball out on a make or a miss and trying to get it down the floor efficiently and get to our spots fast. We were much better at it last year, but we've improved. I haven't seen it really click yet, but with the way this group is practicing, I think eventually we're going to start to see some made baskets where we run it back at people and we're laying it in before they understand what happens. And once we get to that point, I think we can be a pretty good offensive team.
Okay, Panthers and Cleveland State here this Friday afternoon. Coach, thanks. Best of skill.
Thanks, Scott.
We'll continue with more in just a moment. You're listening to Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield.
Is that the sound of an ooey gooey cheesy crunchy slice of P-I-Z-Z-A? Obviously, but as good as that sounds, we think it can get even better. Oh yeah, that's the sound of a freshly opened fizz-filled Pepsi. The only thing that can take this flavor medley of crunchy dough, mouth-watering cheese, and savory sauce to the next level. How about another bite? Pepsi and pizza sound like a match made in heaven and taste even better. Pizza, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
Whether you're looking to relieve everyday headaches and pains, recover from an injury or surgery, or maintain a healthy, active lifestyle, Chiropractic Company can help. As the official chiropractors of Milwaukee Panther Athletics, Chiropractic Company believes everyone deserves access to high-quality health care. So we made it affordable and convenient with modern offices throughout greater Milwaukee. Let our award-winning chiropractors and physical therapists at Chiropractic Company help you find relief, recovery, and wellness naturally. Panther fans can get started for only $59. Visit chiropracticcompany.com today.
The new Burkhardt Sporting Goods is now open in New Berlin, and it is the baseball lover's destination. With a massive state-of-the-art indoor training facility featuring hit tracks with precision analytics, a huge open turf area, and all the best training equipment you need. And we carry the Midwest's largest bat selection from all the major brands that you can try before you buy. I'm Brian Burkhardt, and if you love baseball and softball like we do, you gotta see the new Burkhardt Sporting Goods on 155th and National in New Berlin. You can't beat Burkhardt.
Hey, Southeastern Wisconsin, it's Bobby Portis here. Let you know that no matter what position you play on the court or what job you hold off the court, you can join me and over 225,000 members who have added Educators Credit Union to their starting lineup. Learn more at ECU.com. Membership eligibility required. Federally insured by NCAA.
The journey to retirement can feel like a high-stakes game, but with Strategic Wealth Designers, the official retirement planning partner of Panthers Athletics, you're in good hands. Ready to tackle your financial future? Visit swdgroup.com or call 187-SWD-GROUP. Let Strategic Wealth Designers design a winning strategy for your retirement together. Getting set for basketball on a Friday afternoon, originally scheduled for 7 o'clock, but with the snowstorm that is upon us here, we're bringing it to you a few hours earlier than anticipated, and we're happy to do so. Injury report as the Panthers and the Vikings do battle. As always, it's brought to you by the Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin, the Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin, the Milwaukee Panthers' exclusive provider of orthopedic care, physical therapy, and athletic training for Panthers student athletes, and it's an uncommon focus on you. That's their tagline as well. Panthers, in terms of scratches here today, Pierce Spencer, of course, out all season with the knee injury. Zach Howell out the rest of the season with his shoulder injury. Aaron Franklin remains shelved, missing a 5th straight game with his broken wrist. He's trending in the right direction, but still a little ways off, I think, for Aaron. And Dominic Ham will be missing a 9th straight game with a back injury. McQuee Reek, the true freshman from Rochester, Minnesota, is in street clothes here today. He has not played a minute all season long. We'll see if they decide to redshirt McQuee or not. They've kind of gone back and forth with that, depending on the depth available to the team this year. Cleveland State, KJ DeBrick, the junior newcomer from Springfield, Illinois, out with an ACL. He has not played in the last 12 games. That is the OHAL injury report here this afternoon. Panthers basketball on this Friday, brought to you by the Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin, an uncommon focus on you. Starry Lemon Lime Soda hits different, proud partner of the Milwaukee Panthers. Odyssey Greek Yogurt. McDonald's, Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of Milwaukee Panthers Athletics. One call, that's all. Jimmy John's, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Helen Bader School of Social Welfare. The Chiropractic Company. Burghardt Sporting Goods. Educators Credit Union, achieving more together. Qdoba, Holiday Inn Riverfront. University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Partners for Health. Gordon Flesh Company, 3rd Street Tavern, Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin, and the Strategic Wealth Designers. Panthers at 3-2 in the league, 8-8 overall. Cleveland State 4-2 in the Horizon, 11-6 overall. We're going to have a little matinee basketball action for you when we come back with the starting lineups and the tip-off from downtown Milwaukee. This has been the Starry Panthers Tip-Off Show. You're listening to Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield.
The journey to retirement can feel like a high-stakes game, but with Strategic Wealth Designers, the official retirement planning sponsor of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Athletics, you're in good hands. We craft personalized investment strategies, focusing on preserving and growing your wealth while minimizing risk. Our experienced team is dedicated to making complex financial concepts simpler, empowering you to make informed investment decisions. Ready to tackle your financial future? Visit swdgroup.com or give us a call at 1-87-SWD-GROUP. Let's design a winning strategy for your retirement together.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
UW-Milwaukee's Helen Bader School of Social Welfare serves students with interests in social work or criminal justice and criminology. Earn your bachelor's, master's, PhD, or graduate certificate from a program that combines classroom learning with real-world experience and applications. Graduates work as school social workers, crime analysts, mental health advocates, police officers, family counselors, medical social workers, and more. Learn more at uwm.edu/social welfare.
Life doesn't slow down after a serious accident. What should you do first? Who should you call? Should you trust your insurance company? Don't wait to get the help you need. At Gruber Law Offices, we have a powerful team that will answer your questions and work tirelessly to get you the money you deserve. Call us first. One call, that's all.
Milwaukee Milwaukee Panther basketball lives here. You are listening to 101.7 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Downtown Milwaukee and inside historic UW Milwaukee Panther Arena. We welcome you inside Milwaukee Panthers men's basketball here this Friday afternoon, a little earlier than we originally anticipated bringing you basketball. Supposed to be a 7 o'clock local start, but with the storm outside, they moved it up, and here we sit at 2 o'clock local time with tip-off. I am Scott Warris. Zach Simmons is our producer, engineer, back in our 101.7 FM The Truth studios. Time now for the starting lineups. Brought to us by the Chiropractic Company. Do more of what you enjoy. The Vikings of Cleveland State, Milwaukee's opponent here today. They enter at 11-6 overall, 4-2 in the Horizon League. They've won 5 of their last 6. They're just 2-6 away from Cleveland this year. Sunday, their last game, dramatic overtime win at home to Northern Kentucky, 88-85. Vikings beat the Panthers in the Horizon League Tournament semifinals last season to end their run through the conference tournament. And the Vikings starting 5. It includes the 6'7" senior from Chicago, Illinois, Tay Williams, coming off 11 points, 11 rebounds over NKU, his second double-double of the season. Drew Lauder, the 6' senior from Jackson, Michigan, he had 12 points in the win over Northern Kentucky. 11 games in double figures this year. He is their second leading scorer at 13 a game. Jason Woodrich, the 6'7" junior forward from Beechwood, Ohio, having his best season yet as a college athlete. 18 points against Northern Kentucky. He's averaging 9 points per game. He is one of their top 3-point threats. Dylan Arnett, a 6'9" sophomore from Chicago, Illinois. Former Panther recruit, actually, to the Baldwin coaching staff, decommitted after the end of the Pat Baldwin era here at Milwaukee. And first-team All-Horizon League honoree, Tristan Enaruna, the 6'8" senior, originally from the Netherlands, played at Kansas, played at Iowa State, and now his second season at Cleveland State. 24 points and 12 rebounds on Sunday. He averages 17.7 points per game, good for 5th in the conference. Williams, Lauder, Woodrich, Arnett, and Enaruna for second-year head coach Danielle Robinson. And now the Panthers starting 5, brought to you by the Chiropractic Company. This has been the starting 5 that has fueled Milwaukee to go 4-1 in their last 5. They are 5-2 at home this year. They are 11-2 under Bart Lundy at home against conference foes. Elijah Jamison, the 6'3" sophomore from Lewisburg, North Carolina. 6 points, 5 rebounds at Detroit in the win on Saturday over the Titans. Kentrell Pulliant, 6' junior from Benton Harbor, Michigan, had his streak of 4 straight 20-point games snapped when he went for 15 at Detroit on Saturday. Eric Pratt, 6'5" redshirt junior from Lake Worth, Florida. Another 20-point performance for Pratt. 8 consecutive games in double figures for EP. He averages almost 13 per game overall. Langston Wilson, the 6'9" graduate student from Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. 11 points, a season-high 8 rebounds at Detroit. And Darius Duffy, 6'8" junior from Murray, Kentucky. Duff, a career-high tying 5 blocks against the Titans last time out. Jamison, Pullian, Pratt, Wilson, and Duffy play for their second-year head coach, Bart Lundy, assisted by Jake Williams, Ben Walker, and Jose Winston. And there you have our chiropractic company's starting lineups. Officials today, good crew, Rob Riley, John Floyd, and Steve Honacki. It will be what we shall call an intimate gathering here today. With the time change, a lot of folks who had tickets or were planning to come tonight, not able to do so. The storm keeping others away, I'm sure, but those who are here have made it safely, and hopefully the Panthers can make it worth their trip. Cleveland State in the road green uniforms with the white lettering, numerals, and trim. The block lettering, Cleveland State across the chest. Panthers in the home white with the gold and black lettering, numerals, and trim. The block Milwaukee lettering across their chest. I sit next to the Milwaukee bench once again here today. Panthers will go left to right. Cleveland State will go right to left. And we appreciate you finding us on this Friday afternoon. Milwaukee Panthers men's basketball action here on The Truth. Streaming at 1017thetruth.com. However and wherever you have found us on this Friday afternoon, I appreciate it. Panthers at 3-2 in the league. Cleveland State at 4-2 in the league. Panthers won 2 of the 3 matchups a season ago with Cleveland State, but the Vikings got the last laugh when they beat Milwaukee in the semifinals of the Horizon League tournament. Cleveland State wins the tip, and away we go. With Williams, Lauder, Woodrich, Arnett, and Enaruna for the Vikings on offense to my left. They average 77 points a game. They give up 72. And a baseline skip pass is through the hands of Williams, out of bounds, and it's a Vikings turnover to start this game. Panthers with Jamison, Pullian, Pratt, Wilson, and Duffy. Milwaukee scoring 78 a game, allowing 78 a game. And Jamison to my right, the point guard for Milwaukee. High screen by Duffy, now retreats as they pressure out along the perimeter. Duffy deep on the right baseline to the wing for Pratt. He'll step into a long 3, miss it long. Offensive rebound goes to Wilson. He'll go to work on Enaruna. He'll fade up a baseline jumper. That's off the back bracket, no good. Scoreless game, opening minutes as Cleveland State pushes. Pull up Woodrich, no on the 3. Offensive back tap. Williams, he'll get into the lane. He'll flip and he'll score. Offensive rebounding will be a stat we watch all game. These are 2 of the top offensive rebounding teams in the nation. They're 1-2 in the conference and top 20 in the nation. And the Vikings capitalized on a second look there. 2-0 Cleveland State. Duffy left of the lane. To Arnett on the defensive side of things. To Wilson now, and in the lane. Langston goes up, and we'll have our first foul of the game. And it goes against Tristan Enaruna. 18:48 opening half. 2-0 start Cleveland State, and Langston Wilson will shoot free throws. Well, this is a situation that we have seen the Panthers really succeed in these last 5 games as Langston goes to the line and his free throw is no good off the front rim. Panthers in this 5-game stretch where they have gone 4-1, they're averaging 28 free throw attempts per game, and they're making 21 of them. That is one of the stats and one of the reasons why the Panthers have been so good here in the last handful. Wilson goes 1 for 2 at the stripe to give the Panthers their first point. Panthers defending the three-point arc better in the last 5 games. Their scoring overall is up in the last 5. There's a number of reasons why, but the free throw attempts, getting to the line, is one of them. Williams, between the circles, Woodrich. They swing to the wing right side. Enaruna, contested 15-footer, no, and Langston Wilson, his second rebound, this on the defensive end. Jamison leads, center seam, down the lane. Layup, no good, missed it long. He went down, no call. And the rebound to Arnett. And Cleveland State leading it 2-1 here. Less than 2 minutes gone by. Enaruna on a step through with the left hand, and he gets it to fall. 4-1 Cleveland State. Enaruna, 17.7 points per game. That's good for 5th best in the conference. 24-12 on Sunday in the win of overtime against Northern Kentucky. Jamison at the top, 12 on the shot clock. EJ back to the right wing. Langston Wilson for 3. That honeycombs out. 1 and done for the Panthers. Well, Langston Wilson has hit 2 threes on the season. Had an open look from the right wing, but he couldn't hit it there. 4-1. Vikings inside outside. Woodrich for 3, and he hits it from the left corner. It's a 7-1 start for Cleveland State. 2.5 deep. Vikings from the three-point arc hit 37%. That's about third best in the league. And Woodrich really one of the best on their roster. 10 on the shot clock. Duffy goes to a cutting Pratt. He'll get right to the rim and has an easy left-hand floater to fall. Pratt gives Milwaukee their first field goal make. 7-3 Cleveland State. 3 minutes gone by. Lauder, pitch it right wing. Enaruna back for Lauder, and they'll reverse to Arnett. Now on a handoff to Enaruna, picked up by Wilson. Panthers look to be in a bit of a zone look defensively. Enaruna on a spin to the rim, got fouled but missed the leaner. First Panthers foul, and it's charged to Eric Pratt. First on Eric, first on the team. Free throws coming here for Tristan Enaruna. Enaruna, 64.5% free throw shooting on the season. This is not a good free throw shooting team in the Cleveland State Vikings this year. And that one is a little bit long. He missed it. Vikings dead last in the Horizon League. Out of the 11 teams, they're at 65.9% as a unit. 7-3 Cleveland State, and this one for Enaruna is good. Third point for the senior from the Netherlands. 8-3 Cleveland State. We approach 16.5 to play in the first. Thanks for joining us on this snowy Friday in southeastern Wisconsin. Kentrell Pullian step back. They close quickly. Now for Jamison at the top. He'll drive, bounce it off for Langston Wilson, who rises up and throws it down violently. 3 points for Langston Wilson. 8-5 Cleveland State. 16-16 opening half. Paint points and paint presence will be a key here this afternoon. And Wilson can certainly help the Panthers' cause. Woodrich slipping low Arnett to a cutting Williams in the lane. And Tay Williams. Good inside-outside game there with Williams getting the leaner to fall. 10-5 Vikings. Under 16 opening half. Pratt, elbow, bounce it, baseline. Wilson on a double, skip corner right. That's Pullian. He'll pop a three. He'll miss it. Duffy had the offensive rebound knocked away. Here comes Tay Williams for the Vikings. And in transition, he misses. But the follow flush goes by Tristan Enaruna. The Vikings so dangerous in the open floor. 12-5 Cleveland State. 15:30 left in the first half. Enaruna with 5, and here's a pass stolen by Enaruna. He'll go back, and with the left hand, he'll throw it down, and he's got 7, and Lundy will take a timeout. 15:22 first half. Panthers down early, 14-5 to Cleveland State, trying to fight through some early offensive doldrums. We're back in a moment. This is Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield.
Milwaukee Panther Athletics has a new teammate. It's the Preferred Partners team. Comprised of Menominee Tribal Enterprises, Action Floor Systems, and ProStar Surfaces, the Preferred Partners team has supplied the hard maple from the Menominee Forest for the court in the new Panther O-House Center practice facility. The new court is manufactured, installed, and finished by Action Floor System and ProStar Surfaces. The Preferred Partners team has decades of experience and has an impressive record with the Milwaukee Bucks, the Wisconsin Badgers, and the NCAA Final Four. The Milwaukee Panthers are proud to be added to this impressive roster.
Hey Panthers fans, Scott Juarez here at the new Panthers basketball training facility, the O-House Center, and I'm joined by men's head coach Bart Lundy. What's been the reaction by your players, by all the athletes who are in there almost 24/7, whenever they want, really, right?
Their reaction has been amazing. It has ratcheted up our dedication to the work. It has given them a prideful purpose in what they're doing, and I think that you polled each one, they feel like They are NBA players in that facility.
You make a great point. It's not just a basketball court. There are a number of other amenities, film room, training room, weight room. It's all encompassing.
It is, and we use every piece of that space.
OHAU and Milwaukee Panthers Athletics are proud partners. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin is in Glendale with physical therapy offices located throughout southeastern Wisconsin. Uncommon focus on you. That's the OHAU difference.
The Milwaukee Panthers' official pregame party destination is Pilot Project Brewery on 9th Street, just west of UW Milwaukee Panther Arena. Enjoy pregame specials and a buy one, get one free beer offer with a game ticket. Plus, take advantage of a free shuttle to and from Panther Arena. Pilot Project Brewery, the place to be pregame. Well, Cleveland State has certainly come out here with a little extra energy, a little more energy than the Panthers. 15-22, first half. It's Cleveland State 14. And the Panthers 5. 10 of CSU's 14 points have come into paint. Mentioned how vital the paint will be in terms of point production, in terms of rebounding. Cleveland State out to a 6-2 lead on the glass as well. BJ Freeman is checked on, so has Faison Fields and Lyric Davis for Milwaukee. Elijah Jamison and Kentrell Pullian are the lone holdovers. For Cleveland State, I think they still got the starting five out there. Woodrich, Lauder, Arnett, and Aruna and Williams, yeah. They're not very deep this year, Cleveland State, but what they have might be deep enough to get them another title. They won it a couple years ago. 14-5, baseline, Freeman looking for Fields, and it's wide of Faison and turned over. So that is the Panthers' second turnover here of the early going. And Cleveland State threatening to take an early double-digit lead here. Energy will certainly be key. With so few people in attendance due to the winter storm and the time change for this game, each team's going to have to bring their own juice, going to have to make their own energy. Williams drive, kick corner right, Woodrich for three, no good. And B.J. Freeman, the defensive rebound. He leads them at 6 rebounds a game, and he has his first here. Cleveland State sets up in a zone defensive look. Jamison, high on the right side, Fields. Holding it above his head, now for Pullian. Step back three for KP, wide of the mark, no good. And it's all green-clad Vikings inside. Panthers are 2 for their first 8 shooting. And Cleveland State leads it 14-5. 14-22 to play here in this first half. Lauder out near midcourt. Finds Enaruna high on the right side. Now to the corner. Arnett the catch inside to Tay Williams right at the block, and there's 2 more paint points. Williams has 6, and they have 12 paint points of their 16. Vikings on an 8-0 run. They lead it by 11. 14 minutes to play here in this first half. Inauspicious start for Milwaukee. Freeman knifes, leaner no, got his own miss on the weak side, goes up, got it blocked from behind, and a whistle finally does sound. And that is going to go against Enaruna. So that's 2 on Tristan Enaruna. That's rather significant here with 13:50 to play first half. 2 Cleveland State fouls, and both have gone against Enaruna. And Freeman at the line for the Panthers. BJ, 90.5 at the free throw line this season. Makes the first. Freeman just doesn't have enough attempts this year to qualify in the conference rankings. Enaruna will sit for Cleveland State as Freeman hits both free throws. First 2 points for BJ. Makes it 16-7 Cleveland State. Pressure Milwaukee. They beat it. Williams back, and he'll lay it in. Tay Williams. Have a half. He's got 8 points already. 18-7 Cleveland State. That time they beat the pressure, and it paid off. Lyric Davis, elbow jumper is good for the Milwaukee native. Walked into the arena this morning with Lyric, and I said, now that you're back in town, did you shovel your parents' sidewalk? He said, yes, sir, I did. He did. Back home now after last year at Tennessee State. Corner right, Lauder three, no good. Rebound Freeman, but we'll get a Panthers loose ball foul inside. And it'll go against Kentrell Pullian. First on Pullian, second on the team. Tevin Smith, by the way, is the Viking that subbed in when Enaruna subbed out. Pratt back on for the Panthers as Lyric Davis goes out. 20 on the shot clock. Vikings up by 9, a little over 13 to play in the half. Tevin Smith, shot fake from deep, got right to the rim and missed the finger roll from no foot range. And the Panthers clear left to right. And Freeman spins past Woodrich, now on a step through. No good. Got his own miss. Missed it again. Fields is fouled on the way up, and he'll shoot. Well, the Panthers exerting their presence on the offensive glass, but they're not able to finish more often than not here in the early going, and so they'll have to earn it at the line. The foul is against Dylan Arnett. First on Arnett, third on Cleveland State, and Faison Fields at the line for the Panthers. Good on the first. Another good free throw shooter for the Panthers. Faison, 76% at the line. That does qualify as the 7th best free throw shooting mark in the conference. He made the first, and the second is off the side iron. 18-10. Vikings leading the Panthers, under 13 minutes to go in this first half. Panthers getting most of their offense so far at the free throw line. 4 of their 10 at the line. Williams deep on the left. At the top, it's Arnett. He drives right of the lane on Fields. Got all the way to the baseline. Jump pass out for a Woodrich spotting 3, which is good. Second 3 for Jason Woodrich. And the Vikings go up 11. 21-10. Jamison on a blow-by. Gets right to the rim. Got past Louder, and there was no help defender in sight. Elijah Jamison, his first basket. 21-12, Cleveland State. 12-10 first half. Vikings at 60%. Panthers at 33% shooting. Drew Louder with a left hand into the paint. Kick corner Williams, and he stepped out of bounds as he caught and looked to drive. Both teams with 2 turnovers. 12 minutes remaining first half. Timeout. Cleveland State 21 and the Panthers 12 as we step aside. You're listening on this Friday afternoon to Milwaukee Panthers basketball, courtesy of Educators Credit Union from Learfield.
All you have is one chance after an accident, one decision on who to call, one shot to get the help you need. Don't waste it on the one offer you get from your insurance company. Make the one call to Gruber Law Offices. It's the only one you'll need to make. Call us today. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Join us before and after every UW Milwaukee Panthers game at 3rd Street Tavern, located just around the corner from Panther Arena at 1110 North Martin Luther King Drive. Try the Mecca Chicken Sandwich, a flavorful Cajun chicken sandwich with all the toppings and house special garlic sauce. 3rd Street Tavern, they've got the best burgers in town, great drinks, and the friendliest staff on the block. We'll see you there tonight at 3rd Street Tavern.
UW Milwaukee, home of the Panthers, is Wisconsin's destination for aspiring health professionals. UWM offers 30-degree programs, including nursing, public health, kinesiology, biomedical sciences, rehabilitation, and more. And over 400 community partnerships. Whether you're looking for a bachelor's program or to enhance your degree with a certificate or graduate school, our programs prepare you for in-demand, fulfilling careers. Learn more at uwm.edu.
Nashville-style hot chicken that will blow your mind with 7 different signature spice levels from no spice to Reaper. Visit Dave's Hot Chicken in Milwaukee, Menominee Falls, and the newest location in Wauwatosa. Well, we have 12 minutes to play first half, and Cleveland State leads this one by 9 over the Panthers, 21-12. As we welcome you back inside our broadcast here this afternoon. Last 5 games, as we have lauded Milwaukee going 4-1 in their last 5. In that stretch, offensively, 86.6 points per game, hitting 73% of their free throws, and they're getting to the line 28 times a game. And the defense limiting opponents to just 34% from downtown. All reasons, all factors for Milwaukee's success of late. So far here today, the defense has seen Cleveland State shoot 60% against them. Panthers basketball. Jamison, Fields, Freeman, Pratt, and Pullian. Defensively, Lauder, Williams, Woodrich, along with Chase Robinson, who's just checked on, and Tevin Smith, and the pass deflected out of bounds by Jason Woodrich. 21 on the Panthers shot clock. Panthers need a little energy here. Gotta create their own energy here. This arena is sparsely filled. Can I put it that way? Intimate gathering is the term I like to use. Pullian, an offensive foul at the top. He pushed off, and Woodrich went down. He sold it pretty well. And Kentrell Pullian just picked up his second personal foul, and here comes Darius Duffy. And KP will sit. Panthers just look a little sluggish here. 11:45 left. Got to fight through it. Vikings have led by double figures on a couple of occasions, by as many as 11. They have the ball to my left, up 9 right now. 11:35 clock runs. Robinson to the top. Woodrich shot fake. To the wing right for Smith. Tevin Smith. Lauder on the attack. Into the paint. Wraparound pass. Finds Woodrich. Gets off an NBA 3, and he hits it from the top. Oh, my goodness. Jason Woodrich has hit 3 threes. All 3 of their threes, and they lead it by a dozen, 24-12. Panthers down, being doubled up here with 11:07 to go first half. Jamison on the attack, on the drive, on a double team. Leaner rolls off, no good. And then a loose ball, Panthers reach in foul. And it'll go against Faison Fields. First on Faison, fourth on the team. Cleveland State is the aggressor so far, and they're getting their threes to fall. Panthers are without a made 3 yet. They're 0 for 4. Davis replaces Fields in the Panthers lineup. And Cleveland State leading it by a dozen here with under 11 minutes to go, and looking for more. Pratt defending. Robinson at the top. Tevin Smith drives on Duffy. His hook shot, no good. Duff bumped him, and Tevin Smith will go to the line as Darius Duffy gets called for his first foul, and the 5th on the team. Tevin Smith, the junior from Danville, and he has been a great addition for the Vikings this year. Was really good at Denver. Last couple years at the University of Denver, he averaged 11 points for them a season ago. Free throw good for Smith. In 2 years, started 46 games, including 11 points per game last year. That's a heck of an acquisition for Cleveland State. This year, Smith is averaging 8.1. He hits both free throws. He has his first 2 points, and Cleveland State leads it by 14, 26-12. 10:38 to go. Pratt driving left on Lauder, step back, reattacks with the right hand, kicks to the wing. Freeman spotting 3, and he hits it. First 3 of the game for the Panthers. It belongs to Freeman. 26-15. Vikings by 11 over the Panthers with 10:20 left to go here in this opening half. First 3 made by Milwaukee after they started 0 for 4. Woodrich has it. Shot fake. Takes Duffy off the dribble in the lane. His floater drops home. That time the shot fake, and you understand with Woodrich hitting 3 threes, the shot fake can be really effective. He's got 8 points. Panthers down 13. Lyric Davis back on. Misses a 3 right of the circle. Darius Duffy, I beg your pardon. Freeman an offensive rebound. Jump pass out for Jamison. Steps into a 3 off the front iron. No. Now Duffy, an offensive rebound, finds Davis inside. He lost it, and it was last touched by Cleveland State. Woodrich tried to bait another Panther into an offensive foul. That time he didn't get the call, however. 17 on the Panthers shot clock, 9:43 on the half clock. Dylan Arnett will jog in for Cleveland State. And Jason Woodrich will get his first breather of the game. He's played well. 11 already for Woodrich on 4 of 6 shooting. 28-15, Panthers down 13. Freeman working, spinning on Tevin Smith, off balance floater. Honeycombs out, the rebound knocked off the backboard. And Cleveland State has it. Drew Lauder with a head of steam. Now pressured by Jamison at the top. Able to pass out of it. Tay Williams bumped by Lyric Davis. And a foul on Davis. 6 on the Panthers with 9:27 to play here in this opening half. And Cleveland State leading at 28-15. Vikings have led from the beginning to this point. Lob to the top where the Jalen Rice catch is made. First action of the day for Jalen Rice, the junior from Jackson, Mississippi. Junior college transfer. Kick out. Smith in the lane. Floater, no good. And the rebound ripped down by Duffy. Here comes the Panthers left to right. They're down a baker's dozen. Pratt driving. Off balance leaner, no, but he falls and he's fouled and he'll shoot. Jalen Rice, as I said, just checked on and just picked up a foul. 4th on Cleveland State. Two free throws here for Pratt. So while Cleveland State has only been called for 4 fouls so far in this first half, all 4 have been shooting fouls. And Pratt, no good on the first. 28-15 Cleveland State. Panthers ice cold from the field so far. 28% shooting. Pratt hit the second. That is his 3rd point. Milwaukee now 5 of 8 at the line. 28-16. They trail by a dozen. 9:04 left. They have a chance here to pressure. Cleveland State breaks it with about 2 seconds to spare. Vikings over 60% shooting. Getting a lot of work done inside. Here's an open 3 for Rice. Misses it right at the top. Pulled down by Freeman and the Panthers. BJ will bring it up. Find Jamison. Shot fake. He'll drive on Rice. Pass it for Duffy in the lane. He put it on the floor and he got it stripped and stolen away by Robinson. And Chase Robinson leading the charge. Off for Tevin Smith, who lays it in. 30-16. Panthers down. Under 8.5 to go in the first half. And Bart Lundy will take his 2nd timeout of this first half. 8:28 first half, and it's Cleveland State 30 and the Milwaukee Panthers 16. And we'll step aside. This is Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield.
Is that the sound of an ooey gooey cheesy crunchy slice of P-I-Z-Z-A? Obviously, but as good as that sounds, we think it can get even better. Oh yeah, that's the sound of a freshly opened fizz-filled Pepsi. The only thing that can take this flavor medley of crunchy dough, mouth-watering cheese, and savory sauce to the next level. How about another bite? Pepsi and pizza sound like a match made in heaven and taste even better. Pizza, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
It's where Milwaukee Panther Athletics recommends our visiting teams to stay while they're in Milwaukee playing the Panthers. The Holiday Inn Milwaukee Riverfront Hotel in Glendale. Just like their name says, they're on the Milwaukee River, just minutes from UW Milwaukee and all the fun in Milwaukee. Whether it's for business or weekend getaway, the Holiday Inn Riverfront has all the comforts of home and more with an indoor pool, a spa tub, 24-hour fitness center, and business center. Between meetings or games, grab a bite of one of the hotel's 2 restaurants. Visit our website and make reservations at holidayinmilwaukee.com.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
This season, the Milwaukee Panthers and Gruber Law offices have teamed up to host local schools, organizations, and charitable groups in the Gruber Law offices Community Corner at Panther Arena. If your group is interested in receiving complimentary tickets for an upcoming Panthers men's basketball game at UW Milwaukee Panther Arena, call the ticket office at 414-229-5886 and ask to hear more about the Gruber Community Corner, 414-229-5886. 8 minutes and 28 seconds, first half, and Cleveland State leads it by 14 points. Vikings 30, Panthers 16. Panthers leading scorer, B.J. Freeman. He's got 5 points and 6 rebounds already. Jason Woodrich with 11 points scored for the Vikings on 4 of 6 shooting to lead them. 18 points in the paint for Cleveland State. They're plus 12 in that category. Panthers with the possession. Pratt inbounding front court right. Finds Jamison at the top, guarded tightly by Lauder. Now drives left to the baseline. EJ pinned at the block. Pass out. Pratt takes it away from the defense of Rice. Looks to drive on Jalen Rice, and Rice commits the foul about 17 feet away. 2 on Rice. 5 on Cleveland State. Tristan and Aruna still on the bench for the Vikings with 2 early fouls, and they've done a good job. They've actually extended the lead since he went to the bench. Jamison, pitch right wing. Pratt open 3, no good. Tip, Davis into the air, and finally taken down by Cleveland State and Jalen Rice. Panthers are 1 of 8 on their threes. Under 8 to go in the half, and the Vikings lead it by 14, 30-16. Jalen Rice between the circles. Robinson. Smith. Now Lauder. Lauder 8 on the shot clock. High on the left side. Pops off a fadeaway 3. Misses an offensive rebound inside. Kevin Smith blocked out of bounds by Faison Fields. We'll talk about the offensive rebounding. Right now, the Panthers have a 6-3 advantage in offensive rebounding. Baseline right, Lauder to trigger. Smith, right back corner, Lauder, ceiling scraper 3 is good. That is their 4th made 3, and the Panthers are down 17 here, 33-16. 7:20 left in the first half. Nice screen, Davis. Jamison, nice, goes up on contact, goes down, and he'll shoot. Panthers still looking for these field goals to start falling. Dylan Arnett picks up his 2nd foul. And free throws for the Panthers. 6 fouls for Cleveland State. 2 for Rice, 2 for Arnett, 2 for Enaruna. And Elijah Jamison, line to my right. No good on the first free throw. Here comes Kentrell Pullian. 2 fouls for Pullian. He's been on the bench for a while, and Lyric Davis comes out. Let's see if Pullian can provide a spark offensively. One more for Jamison. Panthers down 33-16. That one no good. An 0 for 2 trip for the Milwaukee Panthers. They're 5 out of 10 in this first half. They've hit 5 free throws and 5 field goals. That's not a good combination. With 7:05 to go in the half, and Cleveland State in control and in command. And with the energy on their side, Arnett, elbow right, back for Woodrich, and Freeman went for the steal and commits the foul. First on B.J. Freeman. Things just seem a little flat here in the first half. And whenever that happens, you got to give credit to the opponent. Cleveland State, they make it tough defensively. Okay, Woodrich, who checked back on, is at the line. And his free throw is no good. So he still has 11 points. Under 7 minutes to play in the half. Panthers down 17. 33-16 Vikings. Pratt in the lane, kick to the corner. Jamison, jump pass out for Eric. His 3 is no good off the front iron, and Cleveland State the rebound. Man, Panthers cannot find the answer from deep, and they're having trouble connecting in the paint. Everything tough offensively here in this first half. Woodrich for the Vikings, has it right at the top, draws a double, slips it between to Arnett. He'll go up, he'll muscle it in, going glass. Dylan Arnett, his first points, 35-16. Panthers haven't scored in almost 3 minutes. Pratt, drive, bounce pass. Fields goes up to dunk it in from the right. First points for Faison Fields come on a dunk. 35-18 Cleveland State. 6 minutes to play, first half. Cleveland State playing a little toss back and forth. Louder high on the right side. Arnett in the paint. Baseline catching Smith. Goes up. Man, he got position on Fields, and Faison had to foul him or else he's going to give up a lay-in. Cleveland State does a really good job of finding the open man, making the extra pass, and they pass well in traffic, too. You think there's not a sliver of an opening, and yet these Cleveland State guards, they find ways. So 5:42 left in the half, and at the line, Tevin Smith to shoot 2 for 2 at the line so far today. And he hits that free throw. Langston Wilson and Darius Duffy replace Elijah Jamison and Faison Fields. Arnett will leave for the Vikings, and Tay Williams back on. Smith, Louder, Robinson, Williams, and Woodrich for the Vikings, the lineup. That one is good. Tevin Smith, 4 for 4, and it's a 19-point lead for Cleveland State, 37-18. They extend the pressure. Panthers break it, and Eric Pratt holds the rock at the logo. Right wing, Kentrell Pulliam, 15 to shoot, finds Pratt. EP blocked from behind. His jumper, Tevin Smith. It goes out of bounds, and the Panthers will keep with 11 on the shot clock. Nice play there by Tevin Smith to come from behind and reject Pratt, who was attempting a mid-range J. 11 on the shot clock, 5:23 on the half clock, and the Panthers down 37-18. Pulliam for Pratt. 10 to shoot. High screen Duffy. Wilson, left wing. 5 to shoot. Pulliam. Now Pratt with 4. Working on Smith. Gets past Tevin Smith and scores going glass with the shot clock dwindling. Pratt's got 5. 37-20. Panthers trail. 5:02 left in the half. And now they got to dig in defensively here. See if he can get this near single digits by halftime. Woodrich to Williams deep on the left. Back for Woodrich. Shot fake. Picks up his dribble. Has to give it up. He does so to Smith. Back for Woodrich. Fades a 3 off the front iron and the rebound for Pratt. So the Panthers get the stop. Woodrich misses a 3. He's 3 for 6. Pratt spinning in the lane. Left-hand push shot is pure. So back-to-back baskets by the redshirt junior from Florida. Makes it 37-22. Vikings by 15. 4:20 left before halftime. Pratt with a team-high 7 now. Tay Williams for Cleveland State. Crossover, drive, fader is no good, and Pulliam rips the rebound away from Chase Robinson. Look at the momentum for the Panthers, really for the first time in this opening half. We approach 4 to go, down 15. Pratt step through, low on the left, layup is good. 6 straight points for Eric Pratt. Danielle Robinson, the second-year head coach of the Vikings, will take a timeout as Eric Pratt, a little Pratt spurt of 6-0. And the Panthers have pulled within 13. Cleveland State 37, Panthers 24, timeout, 3:59, first half. This is Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield.
It's been a partnership spanning over 4 decades. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin and Milwaukee Panther Athletics. OHAL is Panther Athletics' exclusive healthcare provider. OHAL provides Panther student athletes with orthopedic care, physical therapy, and athletic training. OHAL keeps our student athletes healthy and strong. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin is a physician-owned organization focused solely on orthopedics. OHAL has been recognized with many awards at both the state and national levels. But what matters to them the most is making their patients have a great experience. OHAL Know-How maintains high rates of patient and staff satisfaction. Helping people in our community maintain their active lifestyles is what they are all about. When orthopedic care is needed, they are ready to provide support with an uncommon focus on you. That's the OHOW difference. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin is in Glendale with physical therapy offices located throughout southeastern Wisconsin.
Hey, southeastern Wisconsin, it's Bobby Portis here. Let you know that no matter what position you play on the court or what job you hold off the court, you can join me and over 225,000 members who have added Educators Credit Union to their starting lineup. Learn more at ECU.com. Membership eligibility required. Federally insured by NCAA.
Panthers fans, it is here. Pilot Project Brewing's Panther Pale Ale. Developed in partnership with Pilot Project Brewing, Craft Beverage Warehouse, Milwaukee Athletics, and the UWM Peck School of the Arts. A portion of the proceeds from the sale of the beer will be directed to student scholarships and other student-centered programming at UWM. Find Panther Pale Ale at UW Milwaukee Panther Arena and in participating bars, restaurants, and liquor stores across the area. Visit pilotprojectbrewing.com for more info, and when you're out and about, ask for a Panther Pale Ale. 3:59 first half. Panthers have clawed back within 13. It's 37-24 Cleveland State. Pratt with 9, including the last 6 for Milwaukee. Panthers up to 36% shooting now in the half. Panthers on defense at the moment. Pullian, Pratt, Freeman, Langston Wilson, and Darius Duffy, and they'll set up some full court trap. Pratt defending Robinson, trying to get him to zigzag, and Robinson brings it across. D2 transfer, Chase Robinson. Enaruna back on into the lane. Pop-up zone, Tay Williams misses a 12-footer. So Enaruna with 2 early fouls. He was on the bench for a long time here in this first half, and the Vikings did just fine without him, quite frankly. Panthers within 13. Freeman at the top of the key. Couple steps on his right. On Robinson. Attacking. Duffy. Baseline right. Out to the top for Kentrell Pullian. He'll work on Louder. Get into the paint with contact. No. Wilson picks up a loose ball and throws it down. Second dunk of the day for Langston Wilson. Panthers pull within 11. 8 straight points for the black and gold. 37-26 Cleveland State. 3:04 left before halftime. Enaruna handling it at the top. 7 points before he picked up those 2 fouls. 3 ball goes for Drew Louder. Man, a deep one. And Kentrell Pullian's got to be tighter on him defensively. And Darius Duffy's got a bloody nose. He took an elbow to the nose, and so he's going to have to check out here with 2:50 remaining in this first half. So it's an official's timeout. It's not immediate timeout. Darius Duffy got popped in the nose. He's bleeding. And so he'll have to come out, and Faison Fields will replace him. There's some droplets of blood on the court. And they're going to make sure that that gets cleaned up here before too long. 2:50 left in the half. Well, that's a big 3 there by Drew Louder a moment ago. Panthers had pulled within 11. And the Louder 3 makes it a 14-point game. 40-26. They're working to clean up that blood. Well, we knew it would be a physical affair. And the rebounding battle, and Darius Duffy can certainly attest to that, as he got popped in the nose and bleeding because of it. Well, now both teams are in a huddle here as they're working to clean up some blood. So it is, in fact, kind of a pseudo timeout, you might say. Well, as they clean up that and they talk it over, I remind you that the Panthers are back here at Panther Arena on Thursday, January 25th against Detroit Mercy. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock. All fans in attendance will receive a T-shirt courtesy of Gruber Law Offices. Order your tickets at mkapanthers.com or by calling 414 229-58-86. Now, this is the only Panthers home game sandwiched between a pair of two-game road trips. Okay, we're back to live action now with the Panthers on offense to our right. Pratt, elbow left Fields, touch pass out. Freeman for three. He went down. He got fouled. He missed the shot, but he'll shoot three. And Tay Williams committed the foul on B.J. Freeman. All 7 of Cleveland State's first half fouls have been shooting fouls. That's the good news. Panthers only 5 of 10 at the line so far here in this first half. Freeman hits the first. BJ now 3 of 3 at the line on the day. And hits the second. He'll get his third here. Try to make it an 11-point deficit again, with Cleveland State leading, as Freeman's third is good. 40-29, Vikings leading the Panthers. Freeman's got 8 points, 5 free throws. 2:38 clock runs here in this first half. Panthers trailed by as many as 19. And Aruna finds a cutter. That's Williams inside, and he's able to lay it in. They break the trap, and they get on the open floor, and Tay Williams into double figures with 10. He and Woodrich in double figures for the Vikings. 42-29 Cleveland State. 2:15 to play first half. They're shooting 55%. Panthers are slowly heating up. Fields on a slip-through pass from Freeman. Will throw it down. 42-31. Vikings motor it quickly front court left, and now they'll set up in the half court. 4 points for Fields, by the way. Milwaukee down 11. 1:52 left in the half. And Aruna, they play off. He'll step left. He'll pop a three. He'll miss it. And the rebound is Wilson's for Milwaukee. Jamison leading. Now off for Freeman. Bounce it to the corner. Pratt, a baseline is there. His reverse layup, and he missed everything. Oh, man. Too much pepper on it for Pratt. And now Jamison gives the foul against Woodrich, who had a breakaway. Well, that layup there for Eric would have made it a 9-point game. Man, he did such a nice job to work the tightrope along the baseline. And then he missed everything on the reverse layup. Elijah Jamison, first foul. Team foul number 9. And Aruna leaves for the Vikings. Robinson back on. And Woodrich shooting a 1-and-1 for Cleveland State. And he rattles in the first. Very good free thrower, Jason Woodrich, 85%. One of the few effective free throwers for the Vikings, who I said struggle as a team. Last in the league. Well, he hit both free throws. 13 for Woodrich. 44-31 Cleveland State. 90 seconds left in the half. Freeman one-on-one with Robinson, right wing. Dribbled it off his foot, picks it up. Now with 15, drives, skip baseline, threw it away. Lauder the interception. And Drew Lauder, 1-on-3. Step back three for Lauder, missed it. Rebound Pratt. And now Eric with 1:05 left in the half. Milwaukee down 13. Attacking, passing inside. Langston Wilson, another rim rocker. 3 dunks in the half for Wilson. 44-33. Panthers within 11. 53 seconds left in this first half from Panther Arena. It's taken a while, but Milwaukee hovering around 40% now shooting. 14 on the shot clock, pass baseline. Smith retreats to Williams in the lane, spins and brings it to the top with a dribble. Now he'll take a three and he'll hit it. Tay Williams buries the three. 6 threes in the half for the Vikings. They lead it by 14, 47-33. Shot clock is off, 23 seconds left. Inside Fields, lays it in, counted, and a foul. Nice pass by Eric Pratt from the top of the key. Robinson picks up the foul. (47-35), Vikings leading, 22.1 seconds left in the half. Freeman will leave, and Angelo Stewart gets his first call. Lyric Davis replaces Eric Pratt. Vikings with some subs here. Arnett and Enaruna back on. Out goes Tay Williams and Tevin Smith, so the Vikings get a little bigger here. 47-35, Fields at the line. Looking for his 8th point. He's 1 of 2 at the line in this half. Panthers attempting their 14th free throw in this opening half. That is on pace with what they've been doing over the last 5 games as Faison rolls in the throw. So it's 47-36 Vikings. Now the Cleveland State offense can work for the final shot of the half. Both teams have burned a use it or lose it timeout. Robinson breaks the timeline right to left. Looking up at the clock, it reads 10. Guarded with a hand in his face, Davis drives left. Robinson to the baseline, up and under, blocked out of bounds by Langston Wilson. Chase Robinson not going to get that one to go when you have Langston Wilson and Lyric Davis right there along with the baseline. 5.5 seconds left. Baseline right. It'll be Louder to trigger. Into the corner. Catch. Woodrich puts up a 3. Off the iron. No good. Langston Wilson will heave it into the front court. And that's how the first half ends. Panthers trailed by as many as 19. They had a reverse layup that would have made it 9. It did not fall, and so at the break, it is Cleveland State 47 and the Milwaukee Panthers 36. So it's an 11-point deficit facing Milwaukee here at the break. And they will talk it over and certainly have to make some adjustments both ends of the floor. 47 first half points. Not going to make Bart Lundy happy. The offense did look better over the last 5-6 minutes of the half. That is the good news. They're trending in the right direction. If they can get some threes to fall, we'll see how this plays out. They only hit 1 of 9 in the first half. 47-36, Cleveland State leads the Panthers, and we are at halftime here in downtown Milwaukee. Halftime show is just a couple of minutes away. You're listening to Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield.
Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin is proud to partner with UWM Panther Athletics to help save lives through blood donation. There's no substitute for blood. It's a gift we can only give to each other. And every 2 seconds, one of your fellow basketball fans relies on donors like you for a blood transfusion. The Panthers may shoot the hoops, but off the court, the real MVPs are blood donors like you. Score a game-winning shot by making an appointment to donate blood at versity.org/WI. VERSITI.org/WI.
Coming with straight truth.
When white people go to Africa and China and come back with adopted children, don't nobody say nothing.
Yeah. Milwaukee's favorite station.
That's okay. I know it was exciting to hear. It's always exciting to hear on the truth. I just love you, Dr. Ken. You are phenomenal. I just thank y'all for just bringing awareness to our community.
Tune in to all your favorite 1017 The Truth shows all day, every day by downloading the Truth app.
Panther fans, Major Goolsby's is excited about the winning attitude Coach Bart Lundy has brought to the program, and you should be too. Major Goolsby's is the official post-game home of the Panthers. Mingle with players, coaches, and staff after every game, and show your ticket for a buy one, get one domestic tap. A night at the UWM Panther Arena is not complete unless you stop into Major Goolsby's. Come in for road games too. We've got all the games on our TVs. Major Goolsby's, Milwaukee's original sports mecca.
Be the star of game day. Fuel your family and friends with a healthy snack of Odyssey feta cheese and yogurts. Odyssey feta is a great team player to dips, salads, pizzas, or nachos. Score extra points and impress your guests with our Odyssey Greek yogurt dips, bell pepper, tzatziki, French onion, and Southwest. They're a great source of protein and complement all chips, crackers, and veggies. Odyssey award-winning products are always an MVP of the game, made with a tradition of quality and crafted through 4 generations. Find more game day inspired recipes at odysseybrands.com. Go Panthers!
On the Educators Credit Union Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield, this is the Panthers Halftime Report. Here's Scott Warris.
And we welcome you inside our 3rd Street Tavern Halftime Report. As proud alumni, 3rd Street Tavern proudly supports Panthers basketball and Panthers athletics. Stop down at 1110 North MLK Drive. Try any of their delicious burgers or handcrafted drinks. 3rd Street Tavern is just steps away from Panther Arena. The game night go-to spot is 3rd Street Tavern. Panthers down 11 at the break to Cleveland State, 47-36 here on this snowy Friday in Milwaukee. This game that was originally scheduled for a 7 o'clock local start and moved up. Announced later yesterday, moved up because of this storm that continues to blow outside the walls of Panther Arena. Panthers a little sleepy, a little early, you might say, on offense, but it's come around of late. Trailed by 19, and here down 11 at the break. Let's take a look at the Jimmy John's Horizon League scoreboard. Games on Wednesday included Green Bay winning at IUPUI by 10. Youngstown State got an 8-point win at home against Purdue Fort Wayne. It was Wright State putting up triple digits for the second straight day, 101-76. They beat Robert Morris. And Oakland needed overtime to win at home over Northern Kentucky by a final score of 70-65. No games yesterday in the league, and there are 2 scheduled for tonight. That includes Purdue Fort Wayne visiting Robert Morris, and at 8 o'clock Central, you can watch it on ESPN2, Wright State at Youngstown State. The standings right now, and it is, well, pick your term. Hodgepodge is one I like to use from time to time. Green Bay, Oakland at 5 and 2. Then you have Purdue Fort Wayne, Cleveland State, Youngstown State, and Wright State all at 4 and 2. Panthers at 3 and 2. Northern Kentucky at 3 and 3. So you have 8 teams right now sitting with either 2 or 3 conference losses. And 8 teams right now that are thinking we can win this league this year. Robert Morris at 1 and 5. IUPUI at 1 and 6, and the Titans of Detroit Mercy are winless at 0 and 6 and 0 and 17 on this season. We should point out the Panther women will be in action tomorrow afternoon at home against Youngstown State, and you can catch that game on the Black and Gold Network with Matt Menzel. Panther women picking up a win yesterday over Robert Morris in the annual school day game. And so congratulations to them. They've won a couple straight. We'll try to make it 3 in a row tomorrow when the Penguins visit the K. Here the Panther men trail it at halftime, 47-36. Cleveland State, a lead of 11. The Panthers have yet to lead on the day. We'll step out and continue with more of the 3rd Street Tavern halftime report in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield.
Milwaukee Panther Athletics has a new teammate. It's the Preferred Partners team. Comprised of Menominee Tribal Enterprises, Action Floor Systems, and ProStar Surfaces, the Preferred Partners team has supplied the hard maple from the Menominee Forest for the court in the new Panther O-House Center practice facility. The new court is manufactured, installed, and finished by Action Floor System and ProStar Surfaces. The Preferred Partners team has decades of experience and has an impressive record with the Milwaukee Bucks, the Wisconsin Badgers, and the NCAA Final Four. The Milwaukee Panthers are proud to be added to this impressive roster.
The journey to retirement can feel like a high-stakes game, but with Strategic Wealth Designers, the official retirement planning sponsor of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Athletics, you're in good hands. We craft personalized investment strategies, focusing on preserving and growing your wealth while minimizing risk. Our experienced team is dedicated to making complex financial concepts simpler, empowering you to make informed investment decisions. Ready to tackle your financial future? Visit swdgroup.com or give us a call at 1-87-SWD-GROUP. Let's design a winning strategy for your retirement together.
Panthers fans, Scott Warris here at the new Panthers basketball training facility, the O-House Center, with men's head basketball coach Bart Lundy. O-How has its name on this beautiful building, but it's so much more than a building. It's a partnership between Milwaukee Athletics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin, isn't it?
Yes, and we're very fortunate, Scott, to have this partnership. Not only have they helped us get this beautiful facility, but the care that we get from the all-encompassing O-How staff, from the docs to the physical therapy, our student athletes are serviced so well. We've got Dr. Middleton and Dr. Yost, and they are world-renowned.
The staff at the Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin, they are at each and every home game, keeping your Panthers healthy
and in the game. OHAL and Milwaukee Panthers Athletics are very proud partners. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin is in Glendale with physical therapy offices located throughout southeastern Wisconsin. Uncommon focus on you. That is the OHAL difference.
Milwaukee Panther basketball lives here. You are listening to 101.7 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
The Horizon League Basketball Championships will tip off March 5th and 7th at campus sites. Then 8 teams, 4 men's and 4 women's squads, advance to Indy for hashtag March Starts Here action, March 11th and 12th at Indiana Farmers Coliseum. For more information, visit horizonleague.com/INDY, with the Panthers trailing Cleveland State here at the break by 11, 47-36. Let's take a look at some numbers of note. In the first 20 minutes, Panthers shot 42% in that first half. Impressive when you consider that with about 8.5 minutes to go in that first half, they were down around 27-28%. They really heated up there in the final 8 minutes. Eric Pratt, a big reason why, and shooting 42% in the first half. Only one made three. 1 of 9 for the Panthers from downtown. They've gotten to the line 14 times. That's the good news, but they missed 5 of their 14 free throws. They're 9 of 14. Cleveland State has shot well from the get-go. 50%, 17 of 34. They've hit 6 of 15 on their threes and 7 of 9 on their free throws. Okay, we talk about the battle on the boards and the battle in the paint and the glass and things like that. Let's look at those numbers. Panthers +2 in rebounding, 20-18. Good job there. Offensive rebounding, we said these are the 2 top offensive rebounding teams in the league. 2 of the top 20 offensive rebounding teams in the country. Panthers 7, Vikings 5. Second chance points, though, Cleveland State, a 7-5 advantage there. Points in the paint are tied at 22 at halftime. That is significant because at one point in this game, Cleveland State was +12 in points in the paint. And again, the Panthers doing good as their offense started to look a little smoother to capitalize in the lane. And so that stat is even. Turnovers, Panthers with 5 in the first half and 3 for Cleveland State. So both teams have been pretty good, very good actually, in that category. To the individual numbers now. Nobody in double figures for the Panthers. Eric Pratt had a little 6-0 scoring spurt there. And he has 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. No turnovers for Eric in 17-plus minutes. 8 points for B.J. Freeman. He's missed 4 of 5 from the field. He's hit all 5 free throws. So 8 points and 7 rebounds for B.J. in that first half. But they've really done a good job making him earn his at the line. Langston Wilson putting together a solid game thus far. 7 points and 5 rebounds. 2 points for Elijah Jamison, 2 points for Lyric Davis. Faison Fields off the bench, hasn't missed from the field. 8 points in 10 minutes. Cleveland State, Jason Woodrich, the 3-point artist, 13 points, 3 threes. Tay Williams with 13 points, 7 for Tristan and Aruna. He only played 9 minutes due to foul issues. Lauder and Smith with 6 apiece. Dylan Arnett, he's got 2. And so at halftime, it is Cleveland State 47 and the Panthers 36. This season, the Panthers are 2-8 when they trail at halftime. Cleveland State 9-2 when they lead at the break. Those stats mean nothing on how the next 20 minutes will unfold, but I pass them on to you nevertheless. This has been the 3rd Street Tavern Halftime Report. Second half from snowy Milwaukee is coming up next. This is Educators Credit Union coverage of Panthers basketball from Learfield.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's true on the basketball court as it is in the office. So it's good to know you have the Gordon Flesh Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has been providing cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes. And as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, serviced and supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good, but we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Hey Panthers fans, Scott Juarez here at the new Panthers basketball training facility, the OHAL Center, and I'm joined by men's head coach Bart Lundy. What's been the reaction by your players, by all the athletes who are in there almost 24/7, whenever they want, really, right?
Their reaction has been amazing. It has ratcheted up our dedication to the work. It has given them pride, full purpose in what they're doing, and I think that you polled each one, they feel like they are NBA players in that facility.
Well, you make a great point. It's not just a basketball court. There are a number of other amenities, film room, training room, weight room. It's all encompassing.
It is, and we use every piece of that space.
OHAL and Milwaukee Panthers Athletics are proud partners. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin is in Glendale with physical therapy offices located throughout southeastern Wisconsin. Uncommon focus on you. That's the OHAL difference. MKEPanthers.com is your home for the latest news about Panthers athletics, fan promotions, feature stories, ticket info, and more. Visit MKEPanthers.com today or any day. We are set for the second half. Scott Juarez courtside with the Panthers trailing Cleveland State 47-36. Darius Duffy, who left with a bloody nose after taking an elbow to the nostrils, is now wearing number 30, by the way. His regular 34 jersey has been stained by blood. Duffy, Pratt, Jamison, Pullian, and Langston Wilson start the second half with the Panthers on offense to our left. And Aruna, Lauder, Smith, Arnett, and Woodrich start the second half defensively for Cleveland State, and the Panthers an unforced turnover right in front of us. They just look a little sluggish. They got to get a little infusion of energy here. And a lazy pass turned over. Panthers with 5 turnovers there in the first half, and 6 comes on their opening possession. Vikings offense to our right. Cleveland State shot 50% of the first half, 17 out of 34, and Woodrich steps into a 3, misses it short. Langston Wilson, he's got a 6th rebound, and now as we work our way up court, we have a whistle and a foul, a technical foul, I beg your pardon. Woodrich, a technical, not a foul, a technical foul against Jason Woodrich. So Eric Pratt will shoot the free throws here. 2 free throws here for Pratt. EP line to our left, and he's good on the first. Pratt with 9, now 10 points, the first Panther in double figures. He hits this one, they'll make it a single-digit deficit. It's been a while since it was single digits. Panthers trailed by as many as 19, but he rolls that free throw off. That Woodrich technical also goes as a personal foul, remember? So that's the first personal foul on Woodrich, and a team foul as well. Okay, Panthers ball down 10. 30 seconds gone by, second half. Pulling a drive on Robinson. Left to the lane, pitch it to the right corner. Pratt is open, his 3 is no good. Pullian, mouse in the house, rebound, low on the right, layup is good. Kentrell Pullian, shut out in the first half. The way he's been going this year, you know he's not going to go quietly over the second 20. Panthers within 8. Closest they've been in a long time. 47-39 Vikings, 19 minutes to go. And Aruna left to the lane. fades, fires, rolls it off, no good. Offensive rebound, Arnett. Now he's going to be tied up, and the arrow will keep it with Cleveland State. Wilson tied up Arnett. Panthers down 8. And Lauder to trigger. Enaruna the catch at the wing. Back for Lauder, gives him a screen. Right-hand dribble, back for Enaruna. They reverse. Robinson. Now left side, Tay Williams. Curls into the paint, hands it off for Enaruna. And we'll get a whistle. Foul maybe coming on the pass by Williams. It's Pullian, and it's his third. Third on KP, first on the team, and they're going to keep Kentrell out there. It's a gamble, but they need his offense, his energy, especially if that first possession is any indication. Lauder gets off a tough corner three off the back bracket, and Langston Wilson skies for the rebound. Panthers ball down by 8. Pushing Jamison in the pop-up zone, buries a 15-footer. Don't look now, Milwaukee within 6. 47-41 Cleveland State. Less than 2 minutes deep into the second half. They trail by as many as 19. The largest deficit that they've overcome in a victory this year, 12 at UC Davis. Lauder on a drive, flips up a prayer, missed it, no. Pratt, the weak side rebound. That was a forced shot by Lauder. Panthers down 6. 2 minutes gone by, second half. Jamison bounce it for Duffy left of the lane. Kick out. Pullian steps into a three. Missed it long, no good. And the rebound, contact there. And Pullian gets called for his fourth. Pullian and Lauder collided for that loose ball rebound, Karam, and now Kentrell's going to have to sit. 17:54 left. Pullian shaking his head. Bart Lundy shaking his head. Well, Freeman will check on for Pullian. We don't have to tell you what B.J. Freeman can certainly do in replacing Kentrell. 6-point Cleveland State lead, 17:44 left. Lauder deep on the left side, and at the top, off the ball, offensive foul on the Vikings, an illegal screen. Set by Tay Williams, his second personal. It's only the Vikings' fourth turnover of this game. So again, the Panthers with a possession here, down by 6. 47-41 Vikings, 17:40 left. Panthers have scored the first 5 points of the second. Freeman a drive, got past Robinson, pass to the right wing, Pratt for three, ring it up, it's a 3-point game. Freeman creating and Eric Pratt finishing from range. 47-44, Panthers down 3. 17-19 to go. Pratt's got a team-high 13. Enaruna attacking Duffy, scoop to the hoop, rolls off, no good. The rebound, Freeman and the Panthers. 8 straight points to start the second half for Milwaukee. Freeman gallops to the baseline, lost the ball. It touched Chase Robinson, who was standing on the end line when it hit him. Panthers possession. Well, they've got a little juice now, don't they? They've got some energy now. Baseline inbound to the top for Duffy. Hand back for Pratt. Now Freeman. On Arnett to the baseline. To the corner. Jamison for the tie. It's a 3. It is down. And we are even at 47. 11-0 run for the Panthers to start the second half. 47-47. Jamison with 7. Okay, here we go. 16:35 to go. Wilson a block. He rejected Enaruna. Jamison lead ahead. Freeman steps into a transition 3. No good. Pratt offensive rebound. Inside spinning, floating, scoring, counted, and a foul. They've scored the first 13 out of the locker room, and they have their first lead of the day. Eric Pratt makes it 49-47 Panthers. Pratt with 15 points. Looking to make it 16 at the line, and he does. And the Panthers lead it by 3, 50-47. Well, it didn't take long to erase an 11-point halftime deficit. Now did it, my friends. make it a 14-0 run out of the locker room for the Panthers. With 16:15 to go, they've got their first lead. Williams and Aruna at the top. 3-ball blocked by Duffy. Panthers look to add to it now with Pratt pushing forecourt left. Freeman, crossover, traveled. Got a little ahead of himself and turned it over at the top. However, the Panthers, 14 points in exactly 4 minutes out of the locker room. Goose egg for Cleveland State. And the Panthers lead it by 3, 50-47, 16 minutes to go. New game at Panther Arena. This is Educators Credit Union coverage of Panthers basketball from Learfield.
Stair and McDonald's restaurants are committed to doing the right thing, and that means being a part of our UW-Milwaukee campus community and supporting people every day. For the second season, Milwaukee Panthers basketball is teaming up with McDonald's to support UW-Milwaukee's Bandana Project, a mental health awareness and suicide prevention initiative designed to increase resource accessibility and reduce the stigma. For every free throw a Panther makes at home this season, McDonald's will donate to UW-Milwaukee's Bandana Project to provide help and support to students in time of need. Thank you, Stair and McDonald's, and go Panthers.
It's been a partnership spanning over 4 decades. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin and Milwaukee Panther Athletics. OHAL is Panther Athletics' exclusive healthcare provider. OHAL provides Panther student athletes with orthopedic care, physical therapy, and athletic training. OHAL keeps our student athletes healthy and strong. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin is a physician-owned organization focused solely on orthopedics. OHAL has been recognized with many awards at both the state and national levels. But what matters to them the most is making their patients have a great experience. OHAL maintains high rates of patient and staff satisfaction. Helping people in our community maintain their active lifestyles is what they are all about. When orthopedic care is needed, they are ready to provide support with an uncommon focus on you. That's the OHAL difference. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin is in Glendale, with physical therapy offices located throughout southeastern Wisconsin.
The Milwaukee Panthers' official pregame party destination is Pilot Project Brewery on 9th Street, just west of UW Milwaukee Panther Arena. Enjoy pregame specials and a buy one, get one free beer offer with a game ticket. Plus, take advantage of a free shuttle to and from Panther Arena. Pilot Project Brewery, the place to be pregame. 4 minutes gone by, second half. Panthers by 3. If you tuned out during halftime and you're just rejoining us, you've missed quite a bit. 14-0 Panthers run to start the second half, and they lead it by 3. Cleveland State on offense, out of the timeout. Chase Robinson handles the ball. Redshirted last year after 3 years at the D2 level. Robinson, one of the newcomers for Danielle Robinson's Vikings. Tevin Smith, deep on the left side, gives it up for Robinson. Pass in, and Aruna got the step on Duffy and shot off the mark, but Duff committed the foul. Second against Darius. Darius played limited minutes in the first half due to a bloodied nose that he caught on a rebound battle inside. Free throws here for Tristan and Aruna, who is 1 for 2 at the line this afternoon. Shooting to our right, and he hits the first. Vikings to our right, Panthers to our left here since halftime. Both teams shooting in front of their own benches now. This one for Enaruna is good as well. So the first team All-Horizon League honoree a year ago has 9, and the Vikings pull within 1. Panthers 50-49 the lead. Freeman, pass, corner, Pratt, now into the lane. Wilson, jump pass, right corner. Freeman, shot fake, step deeper into that corner and missed the 3. Made a little tough there with a hand in his face. That was Robinson's. Cleveland State the rebound. Panthers by 1. Less than 5 minutes deep into this second half. As now Cleveland State looks to regain the lead. They led by 11 at the break and by as many as 19 in the first half. Chase Robinson, drive, kick back. Tevin Smith, open 3 at the top, and he hits it. So Smith has 9, and the Vikings go back in front, 52-50. 5 straight. for the visitors from Cleveland, Ohio. Panthers will be on the road at Northern Kentucky coming up on Thursday night. Another road trip. 6 to shoot. Jamison inside. Duffy right there. And he'll rise to throw it down. First points for Duffy. Coming a dunk. 52-52. Game tied. 14:24. Clock runs. Enaruna. Feed Williams. Back for Tristan Enaruna at the top of the key. He'll get it inside the arc. Back for Tevin Smith. Bounce it Enaruna, deep right baseline. Curls into the lane. Couple of pump fakes and a kick out. Another 3 on the way for Tevin Smith, and he hit it again. Back-to-back possessions where Tevin Smith buries a 3 from the top. Vikings 55, Panthers 52. Under 14 to play. Freeman curls into the lane. Hangs, shoots, and it's rejected out by Tevin Smith. Smith having a nice little segment of the ball game right now on both ends of the floor for Cleveland State. Tay Williams will leave for the Vikings. Ramar Pryor gets his first call of the game. Panthers, Faison Fields replaces Darius Duffy. Jalen Rice will now sub on for Drew Lauder. 55-52, Panthers trail, 13:52 left. Fields the catch. Has it deep on the right, finds Freeman, guarded by Smith, poked out, got it back with a left hand into the lane, jump pass to the corner, Jamison, refeed block left field, spins baseline, and it's blocked by Tevin Smith. 2 blocks on this trip by Tevin Smith. Enaruna, head of steam, missed the layup, and Langston Wilson secures the rebound for the Panthers. That is his 9th of the day. Panthers down by 3 and running. And Fields inside, and it's blocked by Smith, and Wilson goes up, and he got it blocked out of bounds. Wow. Tevin Smith, 3 blocks in the last 2 trips by Milwaukee. Panthers will keep the possession, baseline left. In for Freeman, BJ poked out, and we'll get a reach-in foul. Chase Robinson, the poke out, and the personal foul, his second. Panthers with a 3-point deficit going up. Freeman, and it's blocked by Jalen Rice. Man, 4 rejections by the Vikings on the last 2 Panther trips. 13:08 to go in the game. Vikings up 55-52. At the top, Smith. Wing right, Robinson. Shots fake drive. Left hand leaner, no good. And it's fought for baseline. And fighting baseline Rice. And he threw it off of Elijah Jamison. Art Lundy's going to bring in Simeon Murchison for the first time. And Angelo Stewart will check on as well. Langston Wilson leaves. 10 rebounds for Wilson to go with 7 points officially. 55-52, Vikings the lead on the ball. Ramar Pryor catches, back in for Enaruna. Left-hand hook off the mark, got his own miss, and put it in over Simeon Murchison. Enaruna makes it 57-52. Panthers have missed 6 of their last 7 now after they took that 3-point lead. And they trail by 5. 8-0 run here for Cleveland State. Leaner, Fields, no, and inside it's all Vikings. So now the Panthers have gone cold after leading it by 3. Here's a 3 for Robinson off the front iron, no, and the rebound is Jamison's, and he'll push. EJ right of the lane, and he's bumped and fouled by Chase Robinson. That'll be the 3rd on Robinson. Fifth on the team. 5th on the Vikings. Fields leaves, Duffy back on for the home team. And for the Vikings, Tay Williams comes on. Tristan Enaruna will leave. 57-52, 8-0 run here for Cleveland State. Panthers 0 for their last 6, 1 for their last 8. Murchison high on the right side, harassed by Williams, finds Duffy. Duff looking to give it up, does so for Stewart, gives him a screen. Jello at the top, finds Freeman deep on the right. On Robinson, rising for 3, and he hits it over Chase Robinson. B.J. Freeman, first points in the half, 11 for the game, 57-55 Cleveland State. Panthers only their fourth made three-pointer of the day. Under 12 to go in the game. Ramar Pryor at the free throw line. Baseline jumper now no good off the back bracket. Rebound Milwaukee. Panthers down 2. Timeout coming at the next whistle. Jamison in the lane on a step through. He hangs. He shoots. They'll wipe off the basket. They say the foul came on the floor. The Cleveland State foul. And it'll go against Jalen Rice. Third on Rice. Sixth on the team timeout. 11:29 to go. We got a game. Cleveland State 57, Panthers 55. This is Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield.
The Kalachi Center is the place to be this winter when the Milwaukee Panthers women's basketball team hits the court. With a jammed-packed promotional schedule, plus a family-friendly environment at the K, you won't want to miss out on joining us this season. Tickets for Milwaukee Panthers women's basketball games start at just $7, and seats are up close to all the action. Visit mkepanthers.com for this year's schedule, fan promotions, and to select your seat. Panther Athletics for the MKE.
Hey, Southeastern Wisconsin, it's Bobby Portis here. Let you know that no matter what position you play on the court or what job you hold off the court, you can join me and over 225,000 members who have added Educators Credit Union to their starting lineup. Learn more at ECU.com. Membership eligibility required. Federally insured by NCAA.
Be the star of game day. Fuel your family and friends with a healthy snack of Odyssey Feta cheese and yogurts. Odyssey Feta is a great team player to dips, salads, pizzas, or nachos. Score extra points and impress your guests with our Odyssey Greek yogurt dips, bell pepper, tzatziki, French onion, and Southwest. They're a great source of protein and complement all chips, crackers, and veggies. Odyssey award-winning products are always an MVP of the game, made with a tradition of quality and crafted through 4 generations. Find more game day-inspired recipes at odysseybrands.com. Go Panthers!
Nashville-style hot chicken that will blow your mind with 7 different signature spice levels from no spice to Reaper. Visit Dave's Hot Chicken in Milwaukee, Menominee Falls, and their newest location in Wauwatosa. Officials went to that monitor just to double-check the foul, and it was indeed on Jalen Rice. So 11:29, second half. Panthers down 57-55 to Cleveland State. Panthers are now out-shooting the Vikings on the day, 42% to 41%. In this second half, the Panthers are 7 of 17. Cleveland State just 3 out of 15. The offensive momentum carried over from the first half, and the defense as good now as it's been all day. We are set to go here. Angelo Stewart triggering baseline left for the Panthers. In for B.J. Freeman. He'll drive on the defense of Tevin Smith, and he'll muscle it in with the right hand. He has 13, and we're tied again, 57 apiece. 11:17 left to go. Freeman with 11. Pratt leads everybody with 16. Vikings with 4 in double figures now. Smith, Williams, and Aruna and Woodrich. Robinson curls back for Tevin Smith. He'll drive right to the rim, lay it in, and the foul. Man, the water's parted, and then a foul coming, and it'll go against Simeon Murchison for the Panthers. Tevin Smith becoming a problem for Milwaukee here in this half. He's got 14 points, 8 of them in this half. He's already got 3 blocks in this half. Make it 3 blocks and a half. Tevin Smith has 4 rejections for the game and making his presence felt and known on both ends of the floor. And now he's at the free throw line where he is 4 of 4 this afternoon. 72% free throw shooter, and he hit it. So Smith with 15 to lead the Vikings offense. 60-57, Cleveland State up 3. 10:55 left to play. Murchison, Pratt, Duffy, Freeman, and Stewart. Stewart corner right, guarded tightly by Lauder. Out to the top, nobody there. Man, Angelo Stewart airmailed the pass intended for B.J. Freeman. Panthers' 8th giveaway. A couple of unforced errors in this half. 60-57. 10:42, and Cleveland State the possession with the lead. And Aruna brings it to the top with Murchison. Takes him off the dribble, lost the ball, and it did not graze a Panther. So Murchison with solid defense there against Enaruna. He just lost his own dribble. Turnover Vikings. They've only got that as the 4th turnover in the game for Cleveland State. Panthers down 3 with the ball, 10:30 to play. Freeman deep on the right with Smith. Drives, floats, missed it, in and out, no good. Duffy right there to sink it with an offensive rebound put back. 60-59, Vikings by 1. 10:13 left to play in the game. Panthers plus 8 points in the paint. That was a minus 12 at one time. And here's a miscommunication between Pryor and Enaruna. Enaruna with a little lazy bounce pass to the left wing, but Ramar Pryor already began cutting into the lane, and it harmlessly drifted out of bounds. And the Vikings with back-to-back turnovers on their last 2 trips. 5 for the game. Panthers ball. They can regain the lead. They trail by 1 as we go under 10 minutes to go. And B.J. Freeman on a drive, handed off inside. Murchison right there, and Big Sim slams it in. He's got 2 college baskets, and they've both been dunks. Panthers 61, Cleveland State 60. 9:37 left to play. Panthers trailed by 11 at halftime. In from the right goes Williams, and his leaner won't go, but the rebound dunk is good for Tristan Enaruna. Panthers had 2 defenders on the floor when Enaruna dunked that one. 61, make it 62-61, Cleveland State. 9:15 to play. Enaruna into double figures with 11. Duffy at the top. His pass deflected, stolen. Pryor with Duffy back, and Duffy rejected Ramar Pryor's layup in transition. Oh, mercy. Duffman says, oh no. What a play defensively by Darius Duffy. He is always hustling. Cleveland State with the possession. Panthers with Wilson, Fields, Pratt, Jamison, and Freeman now after some subs defensively. Under 9 minutes to go, and the Panthers on defense down 62-61. Lauder at the logo, way out at the top. Wrap it back for Enaruna, high on the left side. He'll get into the lane, jump past corner Pryor, back for Lauder. 8 on the shot clock. Drew Lauder, fancy footwork, back for Enaruna. Right wing 3 is short. Rebound, Faison Fields and the Panthers. Panthers winning the rebounding battle today by 8 right now. Freeman baseline, jump pass out. Pratt for 3 in the lead. No good. Hit the front iron, almost dropped in. 62-61 Cleveland State. Enaruna transition 3 and it goes. And an immediate timeout by Cleveland State. A tough miss on this end by Pratt, and then a transition and Enaruna 3 on the other end. 65-61, Cleveland State by 4. It's the first called timeout of the second half. We have 8:17 to go. We're back in a moment. This is Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield.
UW-Milwaukee's Helen Bader School of Social Welfare serves students with interests in social work or criminal justice and criminology. Earn your bachelor's, master's, PhD, or graduate certificate from a program that combines classroom learning with real-world experience and applications. Graduates work as school social workers, crime analysts, mental health advocates, police officers, family counselors, medical social workers, and more. Learn more at uwm.edu/social welfare.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin is proud to partner with UWM Panther Athletics to help save lives through blood donation. There's no substitute for blood. It's a gift we can only give to each other. And every 2 seconds, one of your fellow basketball fans relies on donors like you for a blood transfusion. The Panthers may shoot the hoops, but off the court, the real MVPs are blood donors like you. Score a game-winning shot by making an appointment to donate blood at versity.org/WI. VERSITI.org/WI.
The journey to retirement can feel like a high-stakes game, but with Strategic Wealth Designers, the official retirement planning partner of Panthers Athletics, you're in good hands. Ready to tackle your financial future? Visit swdgroup.com. Call 1-877-SWD-GROUP. Let Strategic Wealth Designers design a winning strategy for your retirement together. Second half, Panthers 46% shooting and holding Cleveland State to under 29. Vikings, though, have a 4-point lead at 65-61. Cleveland State, 8:17 to play. It is Panthers basketball out of the timeout. Langston Wilson, Elijah Jamison, Eric Pratt, Faison Fields, and B.J. Freeman, the 5 on the floor. Tristan Enaruna, Drew Lauder, Jason Woodrich is back on. Haven't seen a lot of Woodrich here in this half. Dylan Arnett and Tay Williams defensively for Cleveland State. And here we go. 8:17 left. A lot of time. Panthers down 4. Erased a 19-point deficit in this game to lead it by as many as 3, but now they're down 4. Jamison pass up top, intercepted. Oh, gosh. Williams back. He'll dunk it. And he makes it 67-61. Another turnover by the Panthers. Man, these are killers here. They haven't had a lot of them by average, but they've been painful. 67-61. 7 straight points for the Vikings to lead it by 6. Under 8 to play. Jamison for 3. Rolls home. A big one for EJ. He struggled from downtown this year, but he hits a big one there. 67-64, his second 3 of the game, and he gets double figures with 10. 7:25 and the clock runs. Panthers down 67-64. Panthers 5 of 18 on their threes. Williams deep on the left side and off the ball. Faison Fields battling it there with Tristan Enaruna. A hold against Faison Fields. That'll be his 3rd. So we'll have another timeout at 7:16 of the second half, and the Vikings leading 67-64 over the Panthers. We're back in 90. This is Educators Credit Union coverage of Milwaukee Panthers basketball from Learfield. Panthers fans, Scott Warris here at the new Panthers basketball training facility, the OHAU Center, with men's head basketball coach Bart Lundy. OHAU has its name on this beautiful building, but it's so much more than a building. It's a partnership between Milwaukee Athletics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin, isn't it?
Yes, and we're very fortunate, Scott, to have this partnership. Not only have they helped us get this beautiful facility, but the care that we get from the all-encompassing OHAU staff, from the docs to the physical therapy. Our student athletes are serviced so well. We've got Dr. Middleton and Dr. Yost, and they are world-renowned.
The staff at the Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin, they are at each and every home game, keeping your Panthers healthy and in the game. OHAU and Milwaukee Panthers Athletics are very proud partners. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin is in Glendale with physical therapy offices located throughout southeastern Wisconsin. Uncommon focus on you. That is the OHAU difference.
Hey, southeastern Wisconsin, it's Bobby Portis here. Let you know that no matter what position you play on the court or what job you hold off the court, You can join me and over 225,000 members who have added Educators Credit Union to their starting lineup. Learn more at ECU.com. Membership eligibility required. Federally insured by NCAA.
This season, the Panthers and Gruber Law offices have teamed up to host local schools, organizations, and charitable groups in the Gruber Law office's Community Corner at Panther Arena. If your group is interested in receiving complimentary tickets for an upcoming Panther men's game here at UW-Milwaukee Panther Arena, please call the ticket office at 414-229-5886. Ask to hear more about the Gruber Community Corner, 414-229-5886. 7:16 to play. Cleveland State 67 and the Panthers 64. It is Cleveland State basketball out of the timeout. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Panthers in the bonus. Panthers have 1 foul to give. Louder lob it up. Looking for Enaruna. Deflected, but Enaruna gets it back. Feed the left corner where Louder pops and puts up an air ball 3. That was short, well short. 67-64, Panthers down. We approach 7 minutes to go. Offense to our left. Wilson, baseline, 17 feet away. Puts it on the floor on Arnett. Jump pass out to the wing. Jamison catches, knifes, goes up, goes to the rack. Couldn't coax it home, but he'll shoot 2 free throws. Tay Williams, his 3rd. 7th on the team, 6:53 left. Clock is stopped, and Jamison at the line. EJ with 10 points in this ball game. And EJ at the line for the 3rd and 4th times in this game. Missed his first 2, but hits that one. Good second half for Jamison. 9 make it 10 of his, let me try that again. 9 of his 11 have come in this half. Panthers down 2. This one for Jamison. Drops in. Kentrell Pullian has checked on for the Panthers, and he's got 4 fouls. 2 points and 4 fouls today for KP. It's been a frustrating afternoon, but he can still make a difference. Panthers down 1. 67-66 Cleveland State. 6:43 left. And Aruna at the high post. Deep on the left, Williams got baseline, got to the rack, and tomahawked it home. Once he got past Pullian, KP had to play off a little bit. Tay Williams, a posterization. 69-66, Panthers down 3. Jamison with 6:25 to go. Into the lane, EJ handed off for Wilson. Langston goes up, gets hacked across the arms, and so he'll shoot free throws. And Tay Williams just picked up his 4th. 8th on the team. So the foul situation now, I mentioned Pullian. He's the only Panther with 4 fouls. Tay Williams is the only Viking with 4 fouls. And Langston Wilson to the free throw line. 1 of 2 today at the stripe. And he drops it in. Tevin Smith replaces Tay Williams in Danielle Robinson's lineup. Wilson at the line for the Panthers, as I said, 10 rebounds for Langston today. That is a season high. His career high is 12 as he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 1-point game again, 69-68 Cleveland State. 6:20 and the clock runs. Wilson, 9 points, 10 rebounds. Smith, Woodrich. Left side. Louder, now for Arnett. Everything along the perimeter here for the Vikings until a baseline and Aruna flip shot rolls out, no good. Big miss. High percentage look, and he couldn't finish. Panthers down 1, under 6 to go. Jamison with a head of steam. Inside, baseline. Banker is good for EJ. And he gives Milwaukee a 1-point lead. 70-69, Milwaukee by a point. 5:40 to go. Jamison, 14 points for the Panthers. 5:32, clock rolls here. Looking to come back from a big deficit to win at home over the Vikings. Louder, right wing, spins past an Arnett screen, baseline, underneath, flip shot, prayer shot, short, rebound, Wilson. Forecourt, Pullian. Pratt right sidelines, gets baseline, goes up and leaves it in. And the lead is 3, 72-69. Panthers lead it. 5:05 to go. They've hit 5 of their last 6. This matches the Panthers' largest lead. Pratt with 18 to lead his team. And Aruna for the Vikings drives on Duffy. Now fades from the baseline, left it short. Wilson pulls it out of the day's sky. Lead ahead. Duffy is there. He'll go up. He'll throw it down on Aruna. The lead is 5, 74-69. An 8-0 run. Danielle Robinson wants a timeout, and he'll get it with 4 minutes and 34 seconds to play. The Panthers have a 5-point lead. Milwaukee 74, Cleveland State 69. This is going to be a 30-second timeout, I believe. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Second half, the Panthers, kind of like the last time we were in this building when they had that second half barrage to beat Wright State, you'll remember. Panthers in the second half are hitting 54% of their shots. Cleveland State being held to less than 34% of theirs. And the Panthers, 38-22. They've outscored them by 16 in this half. Panthers have won 6 out of the last 8 against Cleveland State at home. Trying to continue that theme with 4:34 to go. That's a lot of time, obviously. Okay. Vikings have 1 timeout remaining. Panthers have 2. 4:34 left. Pullian will contest the inbounds. Front court left. 3+ minutes, actually. Chase Robinson checking on, handling the ball out at the top. Bounce it for Tay Williams, deep on the left. Williams looking for Aruna, facing up Wilson. Deep on the left, to the top. Smith for 3, it's up, it's off the front iron. Pratt the rebound. Panthers by 5. We approach 4 minutes to go here at Panther Arena. Milwaukee down 11 at halftime. Leads it by 5. 15 on the shot clock. Pullian. Jamison at the midcourt logo. Duffy at the high post with 10, looking to give it up. Does so to Pratt. 6 seconds. EP left of the top. On Smith with 3, rises for 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound is Louder and the Vikings. That one was halfway down. Lead ahead, Tay Williams. Williams in the lane. His leaner is short. And Pratt, the rebound, lost it. Cleaned up by Tevin Smith, and he scores going glass. Oh, man. Pratt had the rebound. And then Smith took it away. 74-71 Panthers. We have 3:20 left to play, second half. Freeman will check in at the next whistle. We'll have a timeout at the next whistle as well. Jamison a drive. Jamison a scoop. No. Rebound, cleanup. Langston Wilson. He is having a heck of a day. Lundy will take a timeout with 3:09 to go. The Wilson rebound score gives Milwaukee a 5-point lead. Panthers 76, Vikings 71. Milwaukee trying to win this game after once trailing by 19 points. Stick around, let's see if they do. This is Educators Credit Union coverage of Panthers basketball from Learfield.
UW-Milwaukee, home of the Panthers, is Wisconsin's destination for aspiring health professionals. UWM offers 30-degree programs, including nursing, public health, kinesiology, biomedical sciences, rehabilitation, and more. And over 400 community partnerships. Whether you're looking for a bachelor's program or to enhance your degree with a certificate or graduate school, our programs prepare you for in-demand, fulfilling careers. Learn more at uwm.edu.
Panther fans,
Major Goolsby's is excited about the winning attitude Coach Bart Lundy has brought to the program, and you should be too. Major Goolsby's is the official post-game home of the Panthers. Mingle with players, coaches, and staff after every game, and show your ticket for a buy one, get one domestic tap. A night at the UWM Panther Arena is not complete unless you stop into Major Goolsby's. Come in for road games too. We've got all the games on our TVs. Major Goolsby's, Milwaukee's original sports mecca.
Sometimes, ordinary tasks become extraordinary feats when you are injured or have neck, back, shoulder, or headache pain. That's why there is Chiropractic Company. As the official chiropractor of Milwaukee Panther Athletics, Chiropractic Company helps get and keep people healthy and active. Professional athletes, weekend warriors, infants, seniors, and everyone in between come to Chiropractic Company for high-quality health care that is affordable and convenient. Try Chiropractic Company today for only $59, and you'll be ready to roar with the Milwaukee Panthers. Visit chiropracticcompany.com for details.
Panthers fans, it is here, Pilot Project Brewing's Panther Pale Ale. In partnership with Pilot Project Brewing, Craft Beverage Warehouse, Milwaukee Athletics, and the UWM Peck School of the Arts. A portion of the proceeds from the sale of the beer will be directed to student scholarships and other student-centered programming at UWM. Stores across the area. Visit pilotprojectbrewing.com for more information. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left to play, second half. It is the Panthers 76 and the Cleveland State Vikings 71. Panthers trailed this game by 11 at halftime. They trailed by 19 in the first half at one juncture. It has been a second half to remember. And let's hope over the final 3:09 it becomes even more memorable. It is Vikings basketball out of the timeout. Panthers will defend in the full court here out of the Lundy timeout. Both teams with one timeout remaining now for the rest of regulation. Drew Lauder brings it across left to right. B.J. Freeman will check on, but not until the next stoppage. Lauder has it high on the right. Smith the catch. Williams way out at the top. Pullian guarding him with 4 fouls. Williams is bumped by Pullian, and there's the 5th. Oh, a frustrating day for Kentrell Pullian. 2 points, 1 of 5 shooting, 2 rebounds. As un-Pullian-esque a game as we have seen, well, probably since November, early December. But the sign of quality teams are the ability to pull out wins, conference wins, when one of your key guys just has an off day for one reason or another. Freeman replaces him. Pullian will watch the rest. 2:51 left. Baseline inbound, 20 on the shot clock. Williams, feed right of the lane, and Aruna. Backs down, Wilson goes with the left hand and scores. Smooth looking shot. Tristan and Aruna, 76-73. Panthers by 3. 2:38 and the clock runs. And Aruna up to 18 to lead the Vikings today. Pratt has 18 to lead the Panthers today. Jameson at the top, pass inside. Duffy has position, draws a double. Wrap around Wilson. Langston takes his time, goes with the reverse and throws it home. 78-73. Panthers by 5, 2:15 to go. And Aruna on a drive, got it disrupted by Wilson. And Aruna was going up for a big-time left-handed dunk. And they say Langston hit him on the arm. Boy, if that was counted as a block, that would have been a remarkable rejection on a tomahawk dunk attempt by Tristan Enaruna. 78-73, 2:15 left. Vikings down 5. Enaruna at the line for Cleveland State. 3 of 4 today for Enaruna. Just a 64.5% free throw shooter, and this one is good. Vikings are 11 of 13 at the free throw line. That's better than 83%. They're the worst free throw shooting team in the league at under 66%. Go figure. And Aruna hit them both perfectly. Panthers up 3 again, 78-75, 2:15 to go. Jameson, harassed by Lauder, brings it across right to left into the hands of B.J. Freeman. Now for Eric Pratt. Wilson, handoff. Nope, he's going to keep it. Pitch it to Freeman on the right wing. One-on-one with Robinson to the corner left. Open, Pratt, three, money! 81-75, another big shot by a big-time shooter, Eric Pratt. 6-point Panthers lead, their largest. 1:44 to go. Louder and Aruna at the top. Drive and kick left. Tevin Smith for three, and he hits it from the left side. 81-78. Back to a 3-point Panthers lead. We have 90 seconds to go here in regulation. Vikings beat Northern Kentucky on Sunday in overtime. Jamison a drive. Jamison a leaner. Glasser, no! It tickled around the iron and would not fall, and EJ's going to have to earn it at the line. And Aruna picks up his third. I beg your pardon, that's 4 on Aruna. I'll gladly make that correction. Williams and Aruna each with 4 fouls for Cleveland State. Pullian has fouled out for the Panthers, and Elijah Jamison is at the line to my left with 1:22 to go. Free throw good. He'll make it 82-78. Panthers today hitting the big free throws late to this point. They do it over the final 122. You like their chances. This one is good as well, and Elijah Jamison, 16 points. 3 off a career high. Panthers by 5, 1:17 to go. Louder at the top, gets off a 3, missed it, but he was fouled. Fouled by Duffy, tried to reject the 3 by Louder. 8th on the team, but it doesn't matter because it'll be 3 shots for Louder. 1:16 to go, and Drew Louder at the free throw line. He's one of their better ones at 73.3. Hasn't attempted a free throw in this game, mind you. So he's shooting 3, and his first is no good, around and out. Faison Fields is going to check in after this second of 3 free throws by Drew Louder. I think he's going to come in for Duff. Free throw number 2, good for Louder. Doing this in part, certainly, because Darius struggles at the free throw line. 83-79, Panthers by 4. Drew Louder for the Vikings trying to make it a 3-point game. And his free throw is up, and it's good. 83-80, Panthers, 1:15 to go. Another nail-biter for Lundy and company. They have been so good. 15-5 in 5-point games or fewer over the last 2 seasons under Lundy. Jamison into the paint. Tough 2 on the way, and he sinks it over Louder with a hand in the nostrils. 85-80. Panthers go up with 54 seconds to go. Louder at the top, through traffic. Free throw line, jumper off the heel, no good. And Aruna rebound, he lost it. Jamison picks it up. 45.5 seconds left, and Cleveland State gives the foul. That'll be 5 against Tay Williams. So Tay Williams has been disqualified with 5 personal fouls. Panthers trying to erase their largest deficit in a victory this year. They were down by 19 in the first half. An 11-point halftime deficit. That would be their largest halftime deficit. But we have some work to do here. 85-80, Panthers in front. Jamison is at the line. Sitting on 18 points here, Elijah Jamison. First one is good. He just tied his career high with 19 points. He's got 19 points, and this one is good as well. His first collegiate 20-point performance, and it comes from the sophomore out of Lewisburg, North Carolina. Panthers by 7, their largest lead, 45.5 seconds to go. Louder up the left sidelines, racing at front court right. And Aruna attacking Fields, gets to the rim, left it short. Rebound is B.J. Freeman's. Now he's harassed baseline, it's out of bounds, and Freeman the last to touch it. 35.1 seconds left. Bart Lundy saying there's less than a minute to go. Can you review that, please? And they will. So we'll have a stoppage here at 35.1 with the Panthers up 87-80. Elijah Jameson, a career-high 20 points. Eric Pratt, another ho-hum 20-point performance with 21. Langston Wilson, how about a double-double for Langston? It's his first of the season in his first year with the Panthers, of course. It's his first career double-double as well. He did not have one when he was playing with the Washington Huskies the last few years. Wilson, 13 points, one off a season high and career high. 14 rebounds, a career high. And they've reviewed it, and it's Panthers basketball on the review. 35.1, Panthers by 7 with the possession. Panthers have scored 51 points in this half. Trying to improve to 4-2. Trying to win for a 5th time in 6 games. Now Steve Honacki and Rob Riley, two of our officials, having a chat. 35.1, 28 on the reset shot clock. And Cleveland State a substitution here as Chase Robinson will replace Jason Woodridge. Wilson slaps the basketball. Looks to throw it in. Does so for Freeman in the backcourt. And there's the foul given by Drew Louder. 33 and 4/10 seconds remaining. And the Panthers lead it 87-80. Don't forget, post-game show comes your way right after this one. Bart Lundy will join us moments after the buzzer sounds, so don't you stop listening, streaming, or listening on the radio side. Freeman at the line. Free throw, no good, rolled out. 13 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists today for BJ. He was a rebound away from a double-double on Saturday at Detroit. He hits 1 out of 2. He has 14. 88-80 Milwaukee, 32 seconds left. Drew Router races up the right sideline. Steps into a 3, left it short, rebound Freeman. Shot clock is off. Danielle Robinson says don't foul. And B.J. Freeman and the Panthers are going to dance their way to a victory here on this Friday. Freeman will dribble out this clock. Panthers down 19 in the first half, down 11 at halftime on a cold, snowy, blustery January day in Milwaukee. They eventually woke up, and they have defeated Cleveland State. What a comeback here. There weren't a lot of folks to see it, but those who were here, they won't forget anytime soon. Panthers 88, Cleveland State 80. Another win in comeback fashion. And it wasn't even within 5 points. Go figure. Bart Lundy will join us in just a moment. Don't you go anywhere. Panthers basketball on this Friday afternoon has been brought to you by the Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin, an uncommon focus on you. Starry Lemon Lime Soda hits different, proud partner of the Milwaukee Panthers. Odyssey Greek Yogurt. McDonald's. Gruber Law Offices. Proud partner of Panthers Athletics, one call, that's all. Jimmy John's. University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Helen Bader School of Social Welfare. The Chiropractic Company. Burghardt Sporting Goods. Educators Credit Union, achieving more together. Qdoba. Holiday Inn Riverfront. University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Partners for Health. The Gordon Flesh Company. 3rd Street Tavern. Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin. And by Strategic Wealth Designers. Panthers 88, Cleveland State 80. It is their largest comeback of the season. They trailed by 19 in the first half. It is their largest halftime deficit overcome all year as they were down 11 at the break. And like they did the last time they played here against Wright State on New Year's Eve, put together an impressive second 20 to come back and win a big conference ball game and move now to 4-2 as they'll head to Northern Kentucky on Thursday night and Wright State on Saturday night. Pleased to be joined, as we always are, shortly after the buzzer sounds, by head coach Bart Lundy, a victorious Bart Lundy. And coach, I just got done saying for the second straight home game, the magic halftime words were spoken. And you guys put together another heck of a second 20. Just take us through this one. Describe that paint-peeling halftime speech that led your team to score 52 points after the break.
Well, again, it was nothing about offense. It was all about having pride and getting some stops, and they did that. They did that in the second half. We held them to 31%, 33 from three, and if this team gets stops, pretty good. We can score the ball. Just got to be able to get stops.
Why were you able to get stops at a better clip in the second half? I mean, what specifically was it that made it so much tougher? And even what Cleveland State did get just looked hard after halftime. Why?
Because we made it hard. We pushed out their catches. Our zigzag was better. We were more tuned into our scout assignments. We were more physical, and we had been practicing like that all week. I mean, I was looking at that team in the first half going, oh, you guys played twice as hard as this in practice. So it was a little baffling, but they did a great job in the second half. And, guarded. Elijah was fantastic. I don't know how much of that 20 came in the second half, but that Elijah was really good.
All but two.
So 18 in the second half. Probably his best half of basketball in a Milwaukee jersey. So proud of him. BJ plays 28 minutes. He practiced not even 1.5 days. So this whole week. So I'm happy that we get a little bit more break and a little more practice. I think this team's getting better. We got a really, really tough stretch next weekend. So I thought this was a really crucial one that we had to get. So we, the next two on the road are going to be tough.
What did you, and obviously the numbers are pretty gaudy, Elijah with a career-high 20 points. What did you like? What did you appreciate? What do you admire in what EJ gave you specifically today?
Well, really, when he got rolling, they had decided they were going to amp up their pressure. And thanks, Wayne. Be careful.
Yeah. Safe travels to Dallas.
Yeah,
he got a football game to call.
That's right. He's got some important games this week, doesn't he?
This is a good appetizer for Wayne Larrabee before he goes Packers Cowboys. Yeah. But EJ was able to exploit what they decided to do. You were just saying.
Yeah, and they started pressuring us. You know what lit him on fire? He had that turnover coming out of the timeout, and it was a really bad one. And they got a dunk, and he was on fire after that. And that's the mistake response that we've been looking for from Elijah. And man, if we can turn that fire on all the time, it makes us a whole different basketball team.
Well, speaking of fire, he always has a fire burning. Langston Wilson, first career double-double, 13 points, career high, 14 rebounds. And we're going to get to the rebounding situation in a second because we know how important that battle was. But Langston was kind of at the tip of the spear when it came to your overall glass work today.
Yeah, he did a great job. And he, the other thing is he's, even in our locker room, he's underrated as how he affects people's shots. Now, he lost his guy a couple times. I don't think we appreciated how good Tevin Smith was.